All right, I think we're good to go. Holy, I forgot you existed. Yeah, right? No, I get it. I forgot I existed too. No, I'm kidding. But, oh shit, I need to make sure I'm recording. I want to record this. Okay, perfect. And sorry, let me put yeah, right there. All right, cool. Hi everyone, I'm Team 15 and welcome to another one of my rant streams, but I don't have a specific topic in mind this time. Like today, we're just gonna talk about random shit and whatnot because why the fuck not? And plus, it's been a while since I last posted any sort of video or streamed anything on this channel for a number of reasons. But yeah, I was like, you know what? I had an early shift at work today. Might as well like spend a bit of time and catch up with you guys because quite an, there's been quite a lot of shit happening these last few weeks, both in my life and in the whole world. So um yeah. Um, man, oh man, I have quite a bit to talk about. But, but yeah, it's nice to see you all again. Yeah, I'm doing one of these again. I had an early shift at work today as well. Right, rock on, bitch. Hey, SML Pancake, Poisonous Maple, Congamer Patrick, the Dance Panda, my Dance Panda, and Ubisoft's apparently because you know how they love Dance Pandas and shit. The Speed the Runner, Meek Hooks 222. Mikooks, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. I can't read today. But yeah, hi everyone, and anyone else who's going to join. Hi. But yeah, I wanted to catch up with you guys on a number of things and tell you guys about a few things that have happened to me. Well, first of all, as Gamer Patrick said earlier in the chat, a few days ago was my birthday, like 3 days ago. So on Thursday, I turned 31. So, yay, happy birthday to me. I feel old as fuck. I know 31 isn't technically old, but see, like, I feel kind of old because, like, I don't look 31, but I am. So, yeah. Oh, you'll be here for a good while? Okay, good. As long as you're here for a good while, I'm happy with that. Happy belated birthday. Thank you. Thank you. Yay, Blue Wolf. What's up, bad bitch? What's up? Now it's a party. What do I think about Just Dance 2026? Nothing because I stopped paying attention to Just Dance after 2024. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm really only buying the games that come out just for collection purposes. I don't actually play them for the most part. I did like one video where I got 13K on Espresso and Just Dance 2025. You guys remember? And then I just stopped there. I was like, okay, I'll play one song and then be done. And I even had the extra Ariana Grande songs as well. I just do not care to play in any of that game. So I'm not gonna care to play any of 2026. And I haven't even uploaded a video on 2024 either. I was gonna do Calm Down by Rima, but then I was like, I'm too lazy. So I was like, fuck it. The goat is live. Yes. Yes, he is. The dark skinned goat is live. Happy birthday. Oh, thank you. It's okay. I mean, 3 days is not that late. I don't expect everyone to remember or say it to me after all. But yeah, I'm 31 now. Ew. But anyway, um, what was I gonna say? Oh, right. So yeah, that's one thing I want to talk to you guys about. Another thing. Okay, so as I posted like a few weeks ago, if you guys remember, I got COVID. I was like, oh, okay, well, fuck me. Hmm, okay. You actually made me feel less old. I'm sure, because like I think you're 3 years younger than me. So, but yeah, I got COVID 3 weeks ago. Oh my God. And I was like, well, shit. Okay. Which I kind of suspected it because it didn't feel like the flu, but it didn't feel like a cold either. So I was like, it's probably COVID. But, but yeah, like that sucked. And like actually, I had to take work off like 2 days for 2 days, and I actually could have like done a rant stream then. And I'm kind of regretting not doing it then because it's like I wanted to talk to you guys then, but then I was like, I'm too tired. So yeah, but no, I'm okay. I'm better now. Yeah, you can still get COVID in 2025, but I'm good now. If you're wondering how I got it, um, I think it was likely from someone at work because I work in a grocery store. I'm surrounded by people all the time. I'm normally very careful about like not getting sick. Like making sure not to touch my face with unwashed or unsanitized hands, making sure to wash my hands, use hand sanitizer often, um, making sure to clean my hands before I eat, staying away from sick people, all that stuff. But no matter how careful I am, I still get sick occasionally, so it is what it is. um, I think it was also because I think I know who I got it from. Like, just there was this one customer at work I got into an altercation with. It wasn't physical, but it was almost physical. It wasn't physical though, don't worry. Um, so see, this bitch, I was working self checkout, and she was trying to like she was trying to like she had a large it's like six big packets of sports drinks, but like I suspected that she hadn't scanned all of the sports drinks. So before she left the store, I stopped her and I was like, "Hey, ma'am, could I see your receipt, please?" And then she showed it to me, and then I saw that not all of her items were scanned, and I was like, ah. But then I was like, "Oh, did you scan these?" And then she started getting an attitude with me, and then we started going back and forth. And then at one point, she literally just tried to walk right past me with the shopping cart, and I was just not having it that day. So I went outside and then literally just grabbed her cart and then yanked it towards me. I didn't touch her. I just grabbed the cart and yanked it towards me, which I'm allowed to do. As long as you don't touch the customer, I can do that. Like, as long as they don't walk past the sidewalk, I can actually stop them. I can even grab their cart and just. So that's what I did because I was, again, not in a good mood. And then we got into a shouting match with each other. And at one point, it looked like she was actually going to hit me, but then I put my hands up to protect myself. I didn't like that's what I did. I didn't even touch her. I put my hands up to protect myself, and then which made her like kind of back off a bit, but she still kept yelling at me. And so like I think at one point while she was yelling at me, like because I noticed that like when sometimes when you yell or whatever or get really mad or whatever, like spit comes out of your mouth. It didn't land on me, but I think I might have breathed in whatever she was carrying. So I think that was when I got it. COVID, I mean. But yeah, like we were just screaming at each other, and the manager came out and then tried to calm me down and tried to defuse the situation. So, and then I just went inside. My supervisor told me to just let me go into the break room to cool off, so I did. Because I just really do not like it when people try to steal at self checkout because it happens so often because it's really easy to, and I really hate that. I really hate that. So don't do it around me because I will go after you, but not hit you or anything. But like I will stop you and go off on you if I have to because I really don't care about going off on customers. I really don't. I used to, but not anymore. So yeah, don't do it around me. But yeah, like I think that was when I got it. But it's okay though because she got arrested. So I was like, bitch, that's what you get. Play stupid, play stupid games. You win stupid prizes. So fuck off. Like because literally the police was called because again the altercation almost turned physical. So it's like because like I didn't even want it to go to that point, but I was just angry and just not having it that day. So she got arrested. Oops. Don't try to steal. Like it's really not worth trying to steal at grocery stores. Don't fucking do it. Yeah, it was her instant karma. I was like, she even tried to spin it around. She even tried to say, he's attacking me, help! I'm like, bitch, no, let's try again. Try again. No, just no. But yeah, a police officer came and like got both sides of the story. Of course, everyone saw that I was totally in the right because there were witnesses. So yeah, that was a fun day for me. That was just such a fun day for me. But yeah, like at that point, I was like, I had just gotten so tired of working on self checkout that I was like, let me just go somewhere else. So I'm working in a different department now, so I don't have to deal with that crap again. Because I just it just annoys me when people try to steal. Stop doing it. But again, it's very easy to do so at self checkout. So like at that point, I'm just like, can I just go somewhere else? Because this is just too stressful for me. But yeah, thankfully I'm okay. Don't worry. Like again, no hands were thrown. Almost. Because like it looked like she was gonna hit me. She actually did touch my wrist, but not. She didn't slap it or anything. She just touched it. Because she was trying to shove her receipt in my face or whatever. But she didn't actually hit me. But she looked like she was going to. I was like, no, don't. I won't. No, don't. It won't end well for you if you do. So, so yeah, but yeah, it's okay. It's, it's okay. Yeah, I sounded exactly like that because like everyone at work was so surprised to see because normally I don't go off on people like that. But there are very rare occasions where I do. There are, and people are like, oh shit. Because like again, it's not something I normally do. So if I do end up going off on you, it's usually because you did something to do it, to cause it to happen. Because I don't go out of my way to start conflicts with people. So yeah. So don't do it. Don't do that shit around me. Please don't. Like there are many things that piss me off, but that's the one thing I simply will not tolerate. But anyway, but yeah, that was fun. And I'm pretty sure I got COVID from her. Again, I mean, there's no definite evidence or anything, but like, really, like, she was the only person I was ever in close contact with, so I'm 90% sure it was her I got it from. But whatever. Just whatever. Oh, yeah, and she got charged with a felony, by the way, so oops. But what also sucks is that she was working with other people, like, stealing. Like, she was part of a group of people trying to steal. We only caught her, but two other people got away with a bunch of stuff, which really did not make my manager happy. He wasn't mad at me though, but like he just wasn't happy that that shit happened. Yeah, it was just a crappy day for everyone, but like I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm so glad she got arrested because I kind of did feel bad for her getting arrested at first, but then I was like, actually, no, you know what? You deserve it. So go fuck yourself. Anyway, but yeah, that was fun, and I got COVID for my trouble. So yay! Yeah, don't ever work in customer service. You can if you can avoid it. Anyway, you're not the only one. Me and my coworkers got into an altercation with a customer. Yeah, like, yeah, like, see, that's the thing. Like, I tried so hard to bite my tongue and just let things slide because, it's not really worth like arguing with every single customer that just pisses you off even slightly, you know. So I try to like just, I try my hardest to just let things slide, but there are some people that will simply not, that will simply test your patience. So, and that was just one, and it wasn't even just her. There were two other people, like earlier within the few, like within the last few weeks, that pissed me off so hard that I ended up yelling at them too. And cause like, cause like these hoes be trying to like, they try to steal, and then they accuse you of being like antagonistic towards them, saying, "Oh, you're accusing me of stealing," and I'm just like, no, that's not gonna work. Don't do that shit to me. Don't do it to me. Because every time they did it, they failed. So just don't do it to me. I remember there were certain folks that we thought were stealing stuff at our mall, and then we were trying to record. They took off in their car and hit a curb on the way out. It's likely left a big dent. Karma. Karma, bitch. I don't know those people have been back since then, but if I were them, I would not come back. Right? Oh, hey, Jesse, what's up? The Wings Club. I have not touched that in a long time. I remember I can never get into that series, but I do remember liking it somewhat. But like I lost interest in it pretty quickly. But I do remember liking it. It was a good series when you're not focusing on the male characters because they were pretty fucking useless and boring. But the female characters were pretty cool. But anyway, honestly, Chi, you're not the only one going through shit recently. I've been going through shit myself recently. I won't get too much into that though. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, we're here to just have fun. And if you want to vent too, that works too, like I did just now. So, but yeah, COVID's over. I'm good now. What sucks about though is that um I was going to get a shot that week, but I lucked out because normally I don't get shots like until late September, early October, and it usually doesn't cause any problems for me. But it's like, but the one time I like this year, the COVID was like, no, I'm going to attack you early, and then I was like, fuck. But it wasn't that bad. I mean, it wasn't as bad as it was in 2020 because oh my god, like that because like that coronavirus shit was just killing people left and right or hospitalizing them. But nowadays, it's really not much. It's really just worse than a cold, but not as bad as the flu, I would say. So whatever. But the thing is that I don't even think this was the first time I had COVID because last year, in almost the exact time of the year, like like it was October or November, whatever. I'm pretty sure it was COVID I got then as well, and I because like I had the exact same symptoms as I did recently, so because like what sucks was that I went to school and I had a midterm and I was just feeling like crap, but I couldn't. It was too late for me to just not take the test, so to let the teacher know that I couldn't come, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna go," and just tried to power through it, and then I fainted at one point during class. So oops, but I, but yeah, I'm okay. I was okay. Like the school paramedics came and checked me out, and they're like and I was clear to go home and drive. Just because, like, they're worried that I was going to faint while driving home, but it's like, but no, I was all right I was clear to drive, and but yeah, like that was kind of embarrassing, but yeah, like I'm pretty sure that was COVID too, though I didn't get tested for it, so like this would technically be the second time I had COVID, but back then I had a shot for it though, like well before I got sick, so I was just unlucky then. I was unlucky this year too. So yeah, like don't COVID's not something you want. I'm just glad I got it. Like, like I'm not happy I got it. I mean, but I'm just glad that it wasn't as bad as the as 2020's COVID because that was horrible. But like again, I actually never had that in 2020. I never had it in 2020 because I was just being very careful, like wearing masks, like not going out unless I absolutely had to. And I was a grocery store worker, so imagine me like being at risk, like being surrounded by so many people. But I managed to avoid getting sick because again, I was very careful, and I was also lucky too. That helped as well because I know that some people tried to be careful but got sick anyway. So I was just lucky. But then COVID was like, "Nah, I'm gonna fuck you up this year and last year." So I was like, "Fuck." But yeah, I'm good now. And I got a shot like recently, like a few days after I got better from COVID, just to be safe and not go through that again. Because even though I technically got antibodies from that infection, it helps to have the shot as well, even if you've already gotten sick from this disease. And I got a flu shot as well, so yeah, I'm okay. It's been a little over a week ever since I got the shot, so I think a week more and I should be good to go. Because it takes a while for the vaccines to work, like 2 weeks max, I think. or 2 weeks minimum. I don't know. It's 2 weeks, but anyway. But yeah, it's COVID is just not something you want because I passed out last time I had it, and I almost passed out the time I had it like a few weeks ago. Like I almost passed out. Thankfully, I was at home this time instead of at school. I was gonna go to school, but I was like, no, I'm too sick. And then I found out later from after going to like the emergency room that I had COVID. I was like, oh shit, I'm so glad I didn't go to school because I probably would have gotten other people sick. So, but yeah, it's not something you want. Don't get it if you can avoid it. Yeah, it felt like the world ended in 2020. Like COVID was just, oh my god, so many people died from it. Yeah, I remember you getting COVID, Scott. I felt so bad for you. Yeah, I'm better now. Don't worry. Don't worry. And again, I got the shot, so as well as a flu shot, so I'm going to be okay. I'm protected, and I'll still try to be careful. I just got really unlucky, likely because of that one customer. Again, it's not confirmed, but I'm I'm almost certain it was her that gave it to me. But anyway, but enough about COVID because it's just depressing to talk about. And wait, hold on. Jesse just said something interesting in the chat here. I got fired from my job last month because I thought I was an illegal IC immigrant, and I'm not even kidding. What the fuck? What the fuck kind of bullshit is that? That's literally racial profiling. I'm certain that's what it was. Like what the fuck? Oh my god. That's so fucked up. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Like how are you gonna fire somebody over that? Especially with no evidence. That's really fucked up. Oh hey, Naeem, what's up? Yeah, you could sue those bitches. You could sue them. Yeah, I mean, you're obviously legal and you're obviously a registered citizen. Like, the thing is that, like, if you were legal, wouldn't people have found out by now? Like, it doesn't make fucking sense. I mean, I get it, some people manage to slip under the radar, but, like, the thing is that, like, this is not, immigration is really not something the U.S. plays around with. Well, everyone in the U.S. except Kamala Harris. We don't talk about her. But, but, yeah. A lot of people in my workplace felt like I was illegal by how much Spanish I spoke. It's like okay, anybody who genuinely thinks that way is an idiot because there are plenty of Spanish speakers in the United States, especially in the southern states like Texas. Because I come across Spanish speakers daily at my job. It's unavoidable. They're everywhere. Like so for so to think that somebody's illegal simply because of how much Spanish they spoke, especially when Spanish speakers aren't even the only like some I mean aren't the only illegal immigrants out there. It's I just I don't know what to say to that. Suspicion of deception. What does that even mean? Oh shit! Wait, you were a manager at an ice cream shop, right, Jesse? Or am I mistaken? trying to find another job. That's so fucked up. That's wrongful termination, which you can sue for. And I'm sure you've considered that, but like the thing is that you'd have to go and find a lawyer, and that costs money. But again, it is an option. Like that's so fucked up. Oh, that was pre-COVID. Okay, so you're right. So you're talking about a different job. Okay, okay. It's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. You worked at the hospital as a patient care technician in the ambulatory unit. Oh, I'm so sorry. Because that job sounds good to me anyway. And you lost it. A couple weeks or so ago, I had major foot pain because I kicked a hard part of my door, and it hurt like hell for a while. Ooh, damn! I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, that hurts. Stupidest thing I've ever come across, but whatever. I have free time now looking for another job. That's true. I just hope you can find one soon enough, though. Part of me wants to say that maybe it's good that you left that kind of environment, but part of me is just sad that you lost a job, though. Like, does that make sense? Yeah, it's gonna be hard to find a job in these times. I'm not gonna lie. Not impossible, of course, but hard. Depending on where you look and a bunch of other things. Oh fuck the AI crap. Oh fuck the AI crap. Like AI should be used as a tool, not as a crutch. That's something that a lot of companies need to understand. Like, stop using AI for everything. But I do wish you the best, Jesse. I am wishing good luck for you because I know you've been through quite a lot in your life. So I am wishing you the best. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad you're out of that toxic environment. Some jobs are just not worth having because of the people. Just toxic environments can really kill a job. Like the job could be great, but the people, Yeah, I think we're getting to a point where this whole obsession with AI is just gonna stop because more and more people are getting fed up with it. Again, AI is fine as a tool, but not as a crutch. Like it can never replace people. It just can't because AI just doesn't have any artistic ability. It just doesn't. It can learn, but it has no artistic ability. Yeah, you're not gonna get anything from AI. I don't know why they think you would. It's I don't know. Some people just should not be running companies. You're trying to find a job too, Naeem? I hope you find one. Because I've been there before. Like, I don't think I ever told you guys this, but like, it took me 10 months to find a job. From when first started trying to apply to places, like, it was kind of on and off, I guess, but like, yeah, it took me, I guess, like a really long time to find a job. And I'm still working that same job ever since, but like, yeah, like, when I was 20, I got my first job, but like, I've been looking for quite a while. It's like, oh shit, am I ever gonna find one? Yeah, see, companies are just spending a lot of money on this stuff, and I'm like, you need to stop. It's not gonna end well. It's not gonna end well. Oh, you're welcome, Jesse. Oh, you have a Switch 2 now? Okay. I'm not, regarding the Switch 2, I'm not going to touch it until A, it gets a price decrease, or B, there's a better model available. Because I normally, and it's probably going to be the latter because I normally don't even buy the first model that's out there. I just don't. I never do. Because the first model is usually the crappiest one anyway, so that's why I wait. That's why I didn't get the PS5 right away. I could have, but I was like, no, I'm gonna wait. And then the better model came out, which was a slim, so I was like, okay, I'm glad I waited. Because it's better than the original. Not by a whole lot, but it's better. Because it's smaller, it has a drive that's removable, a disk drive, I mean, and and it has more storage. A little more storage, but like 100 something, 150 gigabytes, I don't remember. Like it's over 100, but again, I'm glad I waited. Now, one of your friends got a Switch too? Oh, okay. But yeah, I have a Switch OLED. I'm not going to the Switch 2 anytime soon. I don't care about Mario Kart World or Donkey Kong Bonanza right now. There aren't that many games out there for the Switch 2 now anyway, so I think I'm just gonna wait until there's a good a good like a good sized library um as well as a better model for the Switch 2. Yeah, like getting the Switch 2 around Black Friday would make sense. But even then, I'm probably not going to take advantage of that. I'd rather get a Steam Deck. I actually want to get a Steam Deck. I feel like maybe if I wait around Black Friday, I'll get a really good deal on one because I actually do really want one. But but the Switch 2, I don't give a shit about. I mean, I bought a Dreamcast over the Switch 2, so are you guys surprised? Anyway, I've been hearing negatives about Spider-Man 2 for the PC. Yeah, it's you can buy it for the PC, but it's like, why would you? When the experience would be better on the PlayStation 5. Like I see no reason to buy it on the PC. Plus my PC is powerful, but it's not that powerful. It can only run the game at minimum with at minimum settings. Like it's not going to be PS5 level quality, fam. So I don't see the point in getting the PC version unless there's a big ass discount. I'm like, okay, fuck it, why not? Because I'll probably get a powerful PC in the future, but 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 like there, I mean, there is a sale on it right now, but it doesn't justify me getting it a second time. So no, just no. I forgot that Switch 2. I forgot that was even a thing. How many units have they sold so far? Only 6 million. Wii U 2.0. Yes, but even worse. Hey, Tan Man. But yeah, fuck the Switch 2 and um and the Xbox Series X and the PS5 Pro. I don't need any of those. If I have an Xbox One, I don't need an Xbox Series X. If I have a Switch OLED, I don't need a Switch 2. If I have a PS5 Slim, I don't need a PS5 Pro. Like, I'm not paying how much for all of those overpriced consoles? Well, the Xbox Series X isn't overpriced if you're talking about the disc version, because it's actually a digital version without a disc drive, but it costs the same as the physical version, which is stupid. And like, I and speaking of stupid, fucking Microsoft, I'm sure you guys have heard about this. They recently increased the. Here, let me switch to a different fucking setup. Oh yeah, I brought back the chat. Yay! It works again. But here, look at this shit. Look at what Microsoft did. Like, look at what they did. What is this? Like, look at this. Here, here. Let me just put this down. Okay, Ultimate. Here, look at that. Look at that. $29.99 a month. Like what? Like Microsoft. Because before it was like what? 17, $18 at most? I don't remember the exact price, but it was less than $20. And now they went and increased it to $8. What in Like, when I heard about that, I was like, wow, Microsoft, y'all are greedy, desperate and greedy. You guys have plenty of money. You don't need that much. And no joke. Oh my God, no joke. Like, people were so pissed off by this, and rightfully so, that the website where you can actually cancel the subscription got overloaded with cancel requests. People were canceling their subscriptions left and right because of this news. So the website got overloaded because so many people were like, "No, fuck this," and then he just tapped out of Game Pass. It was so funny. Oh my god! Which and with the you know what the really funny thing is? I stopped using Game Pass a long ass time ago, like months ago, several months ago, because I just honestly wasn't using it very much, except for Call of Duty multiplayer, which I barely even touched. And I had a few Halo games that could have benefited from that because of the multiplayer, but I was like, yeah, I'm too lazy to play multiplayer on Halo, so fuck that. I'll just keep the games. So yeah, I've not used Game Pass in who knows how long. So I'm just glad I tapped out when I did because it was just really sitting there and just wasting my money. So I was like, fuck it, I canceled it. And so oops, Microsoft fucked up. Dumbasses, you guys fucked up. Jesus. Oh my god. Yeah, like yeah, I can't wrap my head around it either, Jesse. The Switch 2 is $450 with with $80 or $90 games on top of that and with a fucking $10 tutorial, meaning that you pay at most $550 for the whole thing? Yeah, no. I mean, you can get a bundle, but it saves with Mario Kart World, but it saves like about only $30. No. Just no, fuck that. I swear the Xbox One reveal in 2013 fucking broke them. It did. It's literally been a it's literally been a death by 1,000 paper cuts ever since then. They barely made it through the Xbox One era. Will be lucky to get through this era. Yeah, Microsoft has really fallen from grace because remember you had the great original Xbox and then the amazing 360, one of the best consoles ever made, and then the Xbox One, and then the Xbox Series, and it's it, it's like Microsoft. What are you doing? What are you fucking idiots doing? How do you go from greatness to lameness? Like, what happened? Like, what happened in that time span? Because Sony is actually still killing it. They're still killing it with the consoles. But you assholes, you dumb assholes are just fucking it up everywhere. I just, I don't know. It really does speak volumes that the Xbox One X was the last console I got out of that generation because it was so lackluster compared to the Switch and the PlayStation 4. When I saw those consoles, I was like, oh, I have to get them. They seem so cool. But with the Xbox One, I was like, oh, another console from Microsoft. Yeah, okay. And then the Series X made and S made me even less impressed. I was like, oh wow, now you have a fridge and a speaker for a console. Okay. Yeah, okay, Microsoft. The names are not helping either. Xbox Series. What does that even mean? Sony was smart. Like, let's just stick with numbers. And Nintendo had some cool names for the most part. But Microsoft, no. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I have Crossworlds, by the way. I forgot to mention that. I was going to mention that, but I wanted to talk about this first. Yeah, I have Crossworlds now. Like, I even pre-ordered it, like, the day, like, literally hours before it went, before it, like, was released. So I got digital deluxe edition. So I have. all the little extra trinkets. And I could have even streamed it on that day, but again, I just did not feel like it. I was like, yeah, no, another day. But I'm thinking about having a stream this Saturday, perhaps, because I have an early shift this Saturday, 9 to 5. So, so, so yeah, yeah, I do want to actually play this Saturday if I can. I'm not making any promises, but this Saturday, like, I'm I'm gonna try to see if I can play Crossroads because I know people have been wanting me to play that. They haven't been bothering me about it, but I'm sure they've been wanting me to play it. So yeah, Crossroads might be the one game that could raise Sega from the dead. You could be right because I have a friend at work who's been playing it. He says, "Oh, it's so good, definitely better than Team Racing." I was like, "Yeah, I can tell it's better than Team Racing." I haven't even touched it. I'm off Saturday, so I'm down. Okay, work. But yeah, I have Sonic Crossworlds now. I just haven't gotten around to playing it for a number of reasons. Because I have a midterm coming up this week anyway, so and I've been focusing on school mostly. So yeah. But anyway, but yeah, like I do have Crossworlds, so we're gonna be playing it, and I'm willing to bet that that the servers for Team Racing are like almost empty because everyone's busy playing Crossworlds. That's what I'm willing to bet. But that's not to say that Team Racing was a bad game. It wasn't, but I liked it. Definitely more fun and more interesting to play than Crash Nitro Kart because that got boring really quickly. I'm sorry, but it got boring so quickly. But yeah, I will play Crossroads this weekend if I can. Oh yeah, I need to get back to playing Crazy Taxi. My Dreamcast's literally just been sitting there. I completely forgot about Crazy Taxi. But yeah, I do have both games, and not just on the Dreamcast, but also on the PC. I actually have them on the PC as well. I think they were part of the Dreamcast collection that's no longer on Steam, unfortunately, but I did get it when I could, and I'm like, oh, thank God for that. Or wait, I think it's just the first game that I got. Here, let me look at my Steam library really quickly because I don't remember it. I know I at least had the first game. Let me see. Let's see. Crazy Taxi. Yeah, it's just the first game. It's just the first game that I have. Okay. Anyway, while I do love MK Roll Crossroads better, sorry, not sorry, Mario. I mean, that's fair. I mean, I don't care about Mario Kart World. I barely care about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I don't even play that anymore. I don't. I used to play it a little bit with my cousin, who was really good at the game. Like, I remember being better than her, but then she went and learned all these strategies and shit and kept kicking my ass in all these matches. And I was like, how are you doing this? But yeah, I don't play it anymore. I've heard a lot of people have been canceling their subscriptions on certain gaming passes, like the Xbox Game Pass. Yeah. The Nintendo Switch Online Game Pass. Okay, that I didn't know about. Because I do have the subscription. I mean, at least that one's only a year, thankfully. Like, but I can understand people canceling that too because honestly, it's not really worth it for the most part, except for online multiplayer. It's like, oh, but you get all these classic games that. I mean, it's like, yeah. Here's the thing: like when that Surface first rolled out, these games played like absolute ass. Ocarina of Time, for example. So, I don't care. So, yeah. Anyway, I really feel like it's only PlayStation Plus that's worth getting nowadays. It's only that. The other two, not so much because I don't even use the other two. Like the only reason I even have my Nintendo subscription still is because of my cousin who uses it. And she and her boyfriend use it, and they play games together on the Switches all the time. So I'm keeping it for them. But I myself barely use it. So yeah, but like PlayStation Plus, I get use out of that. I actually do get use out of that because I get discounts and access to certain games. that I actually want to play. But with the other two passes, it's just like, why are they even there? Who cares? They're so lame. Like you get extra games, sure, but I don't care about most of them. LMAO, I just love saying that because of that one person who came in that stream one time, and I was like, I'll be here for the Crazy Taxi stream. Oh yeah. I remember playing Crazy Taxi all the time at the arcade. Yeah, I remember when it was at the arcade too. Good times. Good times. It was so fun that The Simpsons made a parody game called Hit and Run. No, not Hit and Run, sorry, Road Rage. Hit and Run was a parody of GTA, Grand Theft Auto, but Road Rage was a parody of the Crazy Taxi series. And it was fun, but I don't even think I have it anymore. No, I rented it, that's why I don't have it. But yeah, like I don't care about Game Pass or Nintendo Online, whatever. Okay, what else did I want to talk about? There were other things I wanted to talk about. Damn, I should have written a list. Okay, so this is gonna be this is gonna be a bit of an this is gonna be a bit off topic. Well, technically not because I'm writing about random things, but I recently watched the Iron Man movies with my stepsister. Yeah, we've been watching a bunch of Marvel movies recently, so we were like, okay, let's watch Iron Man 1, 2, and 3. I watched them and I enjoyed them. I actually liked them. They were funny, they were exciting, they were heartwarming. 2 was the weakest out of all of them, in my opinion, but only by a little, because they were all still great. But 2 to me was the weakest one, while 3 was, I think 3 was the best. Either 3 or 1, I don't remember what my opinion was, but I think it was 3 I liked the most. But yeah, I did watch the Iron Man movies recently. So because it's like because like I've known about Iron Man for so long, but I've never thought to watch any of his movies. So I was like, okay, let me just watch them. And yeah, they're good. They're actually good. And then I watched the beginning of Ironheart, which I regret doing. I mean, see, I knew going into it that it was gonna suck. I just didn't think it would suck that badly. I just tell me you don't know. See, if you watch that series, you'll be thinking what I'm about to say to the producers of that crap. Tell me you don't know anything about Iron Man without telling me you don't know anything about Iron Man. Ironheart, I think it's called Ironheart. It's this new series that stars that one bitch from the second Black Panther movie who helped Princess Shuri with the with developing scientific tech or whatever. What was her name? Riri Williams, I think. So it's not a very good show. I'm sorry. I only watched like the first 10 to 15 minutes of it and then I just stopped. I couldn't like I tapped out because it was just awful. The main character herself is just not a good person. She's entitled, she's spoiled, she's arrogant. She's she's like I'm not saying that Tony Stark wasn't arrogant because he was, but like he was arrogant in a charming way. Like if that makes sense, like because there are certain characters like Tony Stark and Sonic the Hedgehog who are cocky and arrogant, but you love them anyway. Riri Williams was neither. She was cocky, but not in a lovable way. She was an asshole. She was an asshole. Like this bitch. Okay, so so she at the beginning of the show, she's a student at MIT, one of the best schools in the United States. Like one of the best schools, an Ivy League school, where only the best of the best can get in. And she feels all oppressed. Like, I'm such an underappreciated genius. Like, I'm being kept down by the system. And Tony Stark, he was only great because he was rich, and me, I'm not rich. I can't be as great as him. And I'm like, again, it's what I said before. Tell me you don't know anything about Iron Man without telling me you don't know anything about Iron Man, because all that's bullshit. Tony Stark wasn't great just because of his money. The money was only a very small part of him. He was great because of his genius and his ingenuity, not to mention his heroic heart. He wasn't perfect, but he was a hero. Pretty damn good one, despite not having any superpowers. Which shows that you actually don't need superpowers to be a great hero. You can just be somebody like Tony Stark who can use your talents in other ways. Tony Stark was amazing as a hero. And this Ironheart show does not understand that. So, whoever wrote it, go fuck yourself. To be fair, Ironheart never did know Tony real life or even met him. Yeah, that's fair. But it's still rather presumptuous for her to say those things. Like, how are you gonna say that to one of the greatest Avengers ever? She's like, shut up, Riri. And like the things that she acts like, and even saying that aside, she acts like she's like being put down because she doesn't have as much money as Tony Stark. Bitch, you went to MIT on the full scholarship, where the school literally funds your experiments, or not experiments. I'm sorry, I mean like all your tech developments or whatever. You have opportunities that most people don't get, and you still have the nerve to complain. And I like how, and I like how the see, like, at one point she actually gets in trouble for all the because she does a bunch of shady shit that she shouldn't be doing, like creating inventions for other people so that they can pass their classes and whatnot. And of course, she gets busted at one point. She tries to play the victim card, and the and the dean of missions, I think that was her. I think that's who she was. Just tore right through that and said, "That's bullshit, bitch. That's bullshit. You are not a victim. You did all this to yourself." And I loved it. I just loved that scene. I absolutely loved it. So she got kicked out of MIT, which she deserved, if I'm going to be honest. And then, but before she actually tried to steal the suit that she built at MIT. But the thing is that, like the thing is that like she used an AI program from the school to run the suit, but the school like hacked the AI and then caused the suit to malfunction, and then she ended up like the suit ended up breaking apart, which is really funny. but but yeah, fuck Ironheart. It's clear that they only wanted. It's clear that they only that they pushed this show so hard because the main character was a black female. I'm just gonna call it like it is. That's literally the reason why. That's the reason why. Because she's a black young female. Because they think, oh, we need a black young female Iron Man. And I'm like, okay, dumbasses. Whoever wrote this show. Okay, pay attention because I'm gonna spell this out for you. I'm gonna explain all this shit like a 5-year-old. Like so that a 5-year-old can understand it. You want a black Iron Man? We've had Rhodes. You want a female Iron Man? We've had Pepper Potts. You want a young Iron Man? We had the fucking kid from Iron Man 3. So why is Riri here? What makes her so special? What made her think, oh, you know what, let's have all these let's make her young, black, and female and put it all into one character. And I'm like, and you made her the most uninteresting Iron Man ever. You I just, I just, Marvel needs to stop doing this crap because they've been doing this shit, like just trying to push things just to fill some sort of diversity quota or whatever, or diversity agenda. Stop doing it. Stop fucking doing it. Yeah, I'm talking about her, Riri, whatever the fuck her name is. Like she's just she. See, the thing is that I don't mind the idea of her having her own show. I just hate the way that Marvel went about doing it because she just sucks as a character. I'm sorry. Like she was fine in the second Black Panther movie. I actually liked her character there, but here, oh my gosh, she's awful. She's horrible. Like what did they do to her? Like just stop it with the whole diversity shit because they did like there's this new Spider-Man movie. I'm sorry, Spider-Man show called Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. It's on Disney Plus right now. There's one season has already been put out there. They're working on the second one, and um, I liked it, but it had problems. And one of the biggest problems I noticed about it was the whole again forcing the diversity crap into the show, which I could tell. Like Peter, the with like he's an intern at Oscorp. He works with a bunch of racially colorful classmates, coworkers, whatever you want to call them. One's Asian, one's white, one's from Wakanda. It's like, and I'm like, Marvel, please stop doing this. Stop forcing all this diversity crap into your shows. It's so annoying. Stop caring so much about a character's race or gender and just focus on telling the damn story. Just stop. I'm tired of it. Like they're not even being subtle about it. It's just in your face. And one of the characters literally says, "Oh wow, we're right here from all different parts of the world working together in Oscorp." And I'm like, "Bitch, like talk about being the whole diversity thing over your head, like that, like bitch, stop, just stop." I'm sorry, I just had to rant about that because that was just annoying. I mean, I still like the show, but that was one of the things that just annoyed the hell out of me about it. Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four. I have not watched Fantastic Four. I've heard about it, of course, but I just haven't gone around to watching it. Which I should though, because Fantastic Four were actually the first superheroes that I ever got into. Which is pretty interesting because like they were basically Marvel's. I believe they were one of Marvel's first superheroes. Some of Marvel's first superheroes, if not the first ones. So yeah, they were pretty significant, and they still are. But I haven't watched that movie or any of the movies really. um, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts. I liked it, but I liked it. It wasn't the greatest Marvel movie ever, but I liked it. I thought it was fun. Um, they're basically the discount Avengers. The movie even outright implies that, if not outright says it. Like they're just not as good as the original Team Avengers. We know this, but I still like them. Yeah, exactly. They were Marvel's first family of superheroes. That's how iconic the Fantastic Four are. But yeah, I watched the Thunderbolts. I liked it. I found it funny, but I do agree that it could have been better. But it wasn't bad. I haven't watched Superman. I haven't watched it. I should, but I haven't watched it. You know what Marvel needs? They need to take a damn break. They need to take a long hiatus and then come back stronger. I know because they keep pushing out shit after shit after shit after shit after shit. It's like they just don't know when to stop pumping out stuff that nobody's asking for. Nobody asked for an Ironheart show. Nobody did. So, so really, like, and that's just one example of many others. I think they're starting to slow down, but yeah, like they need to chill. Like just stop, take a step back, and then think about things before you create them. I think this year is supposed to be the last remains of the Bob Chapek quantity over quality era. Oh, thank God. Because yeah, like yeah, like they put out so much crap, and I'm like to the point where they have a lot of animated series about many superheroes, such as Guardians of the Galaxy, Spider-Man, and so on and so forth. And I'm like, I'm not watching all that. I'm not watching all that. Sorry, not sorry. But like, there's so much crap to watch. I'm like, I'm not watching all that, especially when a lot of it just isn't good. So now, I mean, the classic cartoons like Spider-Man 1994. Now that was the shit. But then you have, but then you have stuff like Ultimate Spider-Man. It's just like, um, Marvel, what happened to you? What's going on? How do you go from that to? Uh, oh, you have to go. Okay, bye. Thank you for coming. Ironheart was put on hold for like 2 to 3 years, and it still ended up that bad. Damn, damn. Although, from what I've seen, the supposed successors that Disney has in mind to take over as next CEO are going to be even worse than who's in charge now. It just never stops, does it? Never stops, does it? Yeah, there's a reason why I don't watch Disney or Marvel stuff that much anymore. I remember watching a lot of their content as a kid and as a teen, but nowadays I just don't bother for the most part. I mean, I use Disney Plus, I watch some things here and there, but only like classic movies or classic shows, nothing else, because I just can't be bothered. There are supposed to be like three more movies in this so-called multiverse era. Spider-Man Brand New Day, Adventures Doomsday, and Adventures Secret Wars. I heard about the new Avengers movies, but not about the new Spider-Man movie. I watched Superman show Smallville, and honestly, that might be one of the best Superman iterations I've ever seen. I watched all 10 seasons and was impressed. Although a few episodes were repetitive, they were still enjoyable nonetheless. I've heard about Smallville, but I've never watched it. Because I just never cared about it. But maybe I'll go and watch it. Because I've heard good things about it. So, but I've never watched it. Ew, like, can we get this Microsoft shit off the screen? Ew, 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 ew. Okay. Okay, okay, I'm okay now. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. But Microsoft, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's not even just them, like every other company is doing this. Like they're just getting greedier and greedier. They've always been greedy, but holy shit, like they're turning that shit up to 11 nowadays. Like they're all pulling Ubisofts, and I'm just like, stop pulling an Ubisoft. You don't want to be an Ubisoft. No one wants to be an Ubisoft. Don't be an Ubisoft. I don't know. I don't know. See, now I'm all depressed and shit. Doug Bowser is stepping down as president of Nintendo America in 2 months. I have not heard that. Hopefully that leads to better changes in the company, but I'm not holding my breath. I'm just not holding my breath. Is there anything else I wanted to talk about? Let's see. I think are there any other news updates I have? Yeah, I don't know. I think that was it. Of course, we can still keep talking, but I'm not. I think that was everything I wanted to talk about. It feels weird to see all these big franchises struggling post-COVID, yet Sonic of all things has been on quite a renaissance. From Sonic Frontiers to Shadow Generations to Sonic Racing Crossworlds, and also the three movies as well. Yeah, Sonic has been on his. He has been on top of his game lately. Like he's just been getting better and better and better. Like the blue blur is back like for good. This well, not maybe not for good because we never know, but still, like he's been on a roll. You know, I'm not holding my breath of the wild. Sorry, I had to. It's okay. I have not played that game in a long ass time because every time I keep playing it, I get bored. I'm sorry, it's just not a game that I see myself playing very much, and I haven't even touched Tears to the Kingdom ever since I streamed it. They're just games I'm just not very interested in. The formula is just not for me. They're not bad, obviously. They're just not my cup of tea. It sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh yeah, that was a fun game. I loved it. Fuck Ubisoft and their greedy asses. I recently checked Just Dance 2026 lately with the newest dances, and you can just tell they have an extremely low budget this year. This is going to be their last. It's already dead because again, I stopped paying attention to I stopped playing Just Dance, I should say, after 2022. Like I've not streamed any Just Dance game past 2022 because I don't see a reason to. They're all crap. The interface is crap. The choreography, a lot of it is crap. The song selections are crap. I can't be bothered with that. And I haven't even looked at the trailers for 2026. People are excited about it. I'm like, why? It's just gonna be crap like last year. Like you guys stop giving Ubisoft your money. Stop. These games are crap. Everything after 2022 is crap. Just don't bother anymore. They got rid of Unlimited, which I can understand because they want to move to a different system, but Unlimited was the shit. It was the shit. And now they went to Just Dance Plus, which is just shit. They're adding new games. I don't care. I don't care. I mean, adding new songs. Sorry. Ubisoft and their stupidity is killing Just Dance. Honestly, I'm surprised that they haven't killed the series entirely because the series has had problems ever since. Well, for a really long time. It's hard to say exactly when because the series has always had problems. But yeah, Just Dance. I don't care about it anymore. There's a reason why I don't stream it anymore. And why I refuse to touch, well, stream anyway, why I refuse to stream any of the Just Dance games past 2022. I mean, I'll play them. I'll record individual songs. I mean, but I won't actually stream them because hell no. Speaking of which, did you know that the Wade Whipple actor made a cameo in Iron Man 3? He was a Tony Stark fanboy that helped Tony in the truck. Oh, I did not know that. That's so cool. I didn't even realize that. I'm not going to see if you buy Just Dance 2026. Like, if you're excited for it, that's fine. I'm not. If I wasn't excited for 2023, I'm not going to be excited for 2026. Yeah, you can tell these. See, that's what I'm saying. Like these newer Just Dance games are crap. They look low quality. Like like holy shit, they just seem so cheaply made. When I first saw 2023, I was like, ew, what is this? Ew, this is shit. All this crap. Because their previous games looked more professional and their interfaces were more user friendly. But then you have this shit, and I'm like, what is this? Like, just ew. Yeah, I don't see Just Dance like continuing after this year. Ubisoft, you need to pull the plug on that series. You could have stopped at the 2022. You could have stopped because 2022 was a great game. Everyone loved it. But you could have stopped right there and ended the series on a good note. You could have stopped, but you didn't. Oh, the Punisher's going to be in. Oh, okay. Because I don't think I've ever seen the Punisher in a Spider-Man movie. So this will be interesting. Because see, I mean, to be honest, out of all the from like all the Spider and regarding all the Spider-Man content that I've played or watched or whatever, I just have not seen the Punisher very much. Just because of the content I've seen. Like, but I haven't read very many of the comics where the Punisher shows up more frequently, but I just don't see the Punisher very much. So it'll be nice to see him in this upcoming movie. Tombstone? Okay, okay, work. Tombstone, okay. I hope he's at least a core uh I hope he's at least a core of how good the Tombstone was in the Spectacular Spider-Man. Yeah. Because he was good in that series. He was very much he was a good villain in that series. Like he definitely had big crime boss energy, and I loved it. Like he was just someone you did not want to mess with, which is exactly how Tombstone works. Like he's just that guy who's so fucking powerful that you just do not want to be in a fight with him. Not like Kingpin level powerful, but still pretty powerful. And holy shit, like he was amazing in the Spectacular Spider-Man. Now, as to how he is in your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, I would tell you guys, but that would be spoiling it. But they did something interesting with him in that series. Oh yeah, I heard that Tom Holland recently got into an accident. That's right. Maple, you mentioned it in the Discord server. But yeah, he's okay now. He apparently had a concussion, I think. I forgot what the details were, but yeah. Yeah, Ubisoft has plenty of games out there like Prince of Persia and Assassin's Creed. Do you really need to keep Just Dance going at this point? Although the Assassin's Creed series has not been so good lately. So, from what I've heard, oops, maybe they need to pull the plug on that series too. But I don't see them ending Prince of Persia because I think Prince of Persia still has some years left in it. The other two, though, Assassin's Creed and Just Dance, no. I think those series are done for. He had a mild concussion, but reports made out like he cracked his head open or something. Don't you just love how sensationalist the media is and how dramatic it is? What do you think will happen to the Just Dance community after Ubisoft stops making Just Dance games? I mean, they'll still play as long as the servers stay up, or whatever the games use nowadays. I don't. I know the newer games don't have World Dance 4, but whatever. As long as that stuff stays up, then people will still play. I also heard that Zendaya, sorry, won't be in the new Spider-Man movie that much either. Apparently, her screen time will be significantly reduced since a new Gwen Stacy will appear. And Sadie Sink is going to be in it, but nobody knows who she's playing yet. Oh, okay. or if not, or if they're if if the Just Dance community can't, they won't get much use out of new games. They'll just go back to playing old games and then just posting them on YouTube because people are still doing that. People are still posting gameplay videos of old Just Dance games because the older games were just more fun. If I'm going to be honest. Some are saying it could be Gwen Stacy or some Spider Woman. Possible. Maybe even from an alternate universe where she's actually the daughter of Tony Maguire's Spider Man. That's possible too. I mean, really, we don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Is there anything else I can talk about? I could have sworn I had other things to talk about. I think that was it. I feel like there was one more thing I wanted to talk about. Why can't I feel like I feel like I'm forgetting something. I guess that was it. I don't know. After JD 2014, that's when I should have stopped caring for Just Dance. Same. I feel like JD 2014 was like the last. It was it was like the last good classic Just Dance game. Like because it was the I think it was the fifth game, the fifth mainstream game. Like there was one, two, three, four, and then 2014. To me, those were the golden five. I mean, granted, they all had their issues, but I had fond memories with all of them. Fond memories of all those games. But yeah, I need to make a list next time. I'm sorry. I could have sworn I would remember I was gonna remember everything, but oops. But yeah, next time I'll have a list. Which is weird because normally I do write stuff like down like this anyway, but I guess I've been so rusty with regard to streaming that I just didn't think to. But oh well. Um but no, I guess that's really it. I don't have anything else to talk about. I mean, well, there is the whole Charlie Kirk situation, but which is an absolute tragedy. I mean, honestly, I didn't even know who he was. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even know who he was, but that was just that was just heartbreaking. Like whatever your opinions were of him, he didn't deserve that. It was just messed up. And that some people, and the fact that some people are actually celebrating that someone actually went out of their way to assassinate him, that's just fucked up. But people will be people. Let's see. Jesse said something else here. I wanted to read. Where is it? I'm trying to keep up with this chat. I should probably like make a vid. Hang on. Let me see if I can. Probably should have. Damn. Damn. I should probably have the chat show up too. Um. Hang on. Maybe this window? Oh wow, that looks really bad. Holy shit. Hang on one moment. Let me fix this. That chat looks ugly. Ew. Okay, let me see if I can fix this. Okay, so let me increase the height. Maybe it's the height that's the issue. Yeah, it's the height. Okay, let me fix this. There we go. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I like this. Okay, work. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, this is good. I like this. I like this. So yeah, the chat's back. Yay! Because before it was not working. But yeah, let me look here somewhere. Oh yeah, here's what Jesse said. Just Dance 2022 was honestly amazing. There were so many creative ideas and good throwbacks along with decent new songs that were released that year. I thought they were redeemed themselves after that. I thought so too, but again, this is Ubisoft we're talking about. Just Dance 2023 happened, and I was like, no, just no. I'm sorry if there are like funny little symbols next to your comments in the chat. See, like there are these little crown things where it's like there are these icons with crowns and numbers next to them, like crown number 2, crown number 3, and whatever. I forgot what those even. Oh yeah, top fans or whatever. So Kind Gamer Patrick is like at number 1 with 150 XP. Small Pancake Movies is at number 2. Jesse's at number 3, and it's a stupid thing that YouTube added that just really does not need to be there. I'm watching playoff baseball right now. Okay, work. The Mariners are barely hanging on this game. Yeah. Yeah, that's what the crown things are for. Just experience from, I guess, commenting a lot on watching my stuff a lot. I don't know. YouTube just keeps adding a bunch of stuff that just really does not need to be here. But yeah, I do agree that Just Dance 2, Just Dance 3, Just Dance 4, 2014, 2015, 2018, 2022 were the best Just Dance games. And I would even add Just Dance 2016 to that list. And Just Dance 2020 as well. Because I actually do like all the games you mentioned, plus a few more. But the others, no. The others were cheap, lazy, or just incompetently designed. So, yeah. But yeah, I'd say Just Dance 2, 3, 4, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2018, 2020, 2022 were the best games. Everything else was just hit or miss. And of course, you can add greatest hits and summer party um slash extra songs to that list because both of those games were good too. I really feel like the FBI is covering up a lot about the Charlie Kirk situation. There's so much about all the reports that just doesn't add up whatsoever and has plenty of holes in it. It almost makes me believe those far right conspiracy theories that it was actually Israel that killed them. I'm not trying to throw more fuel into the fire, but I will not trust a single thing the FBI or government says about that. That's fair. I mean, sometimes they do cover shit up or leave details out. Like it's just hard to know who to trust. With that kind of agency, it's just hard to know who to trust. Especially after the Stein fiasco. Oh no! Oh shit! Yeah, don't remind me. 2017 was also okay with good songs, but a lot of those dances were horrid. Yeah, like 2017, honestly, I just wasn't a fan of the soundtrack of 2017, but I guess that's just me. But the choreography was definitely shit. There were a few good songs here and there, but the choreography was so shit overall. It was the most forgettable game for me. The FBI and the government have always been shifty and shady. You can't really trust anything that they tell you. Yeah, that's it's. I mean, it's sad but true. It is. Mm. Yeah, they did think ahead with the deal with the JD deal too. I mean, the JD2 DLC with Just Dance Summer Party. That's right, they did. Marvel's Wolverine looks quite good. Yeah, I've heard good things about that game. I'm hoping to. I will definitely get it when it comes out because Wolverine was one of my. He used to be one of my favorite Marvel superheroes. I mean, I've said this plenty of times, but it's true. Y'all are going to kill me, but I never really cared all that much for the Connect. I mean, that's fair. It's honestly, it wasn't a peripheral you could get much use out of anyway. It just wasn't. Yikes! Yeah, that Charlie Kirk situation was a mass destruction for a lot of communities and families. It was. Again, regardless of how you feel about him, that's not a reason to want him dead. But there's just really no excuse for that. It's the same thing with with people like actually being happy that Trump almost got shot and killed. I mean, he got shot, but he almost got killed. That's what I mean. And I'm like, y'all are fucked up. Y'all are fucked up. If you actually get pleasure out of watching somebody die, like get killed or almost get killed, like you're fucked up. You are. Like you don't have to like these people or agree with them, but that's not a reason to want them dead. But anyway, I remember when the Connect was hyped up as AI is right now, and then that didn't really go anywhere. Yeah, it really didn't. Like there were very few games that had Connect capabilities, and well, to be fair, there were actually quite a number of games that had it, but it's not like you were encouraged. It's not like you were. It's just not like really like you really had much of a reason to use the Connect for those games because some games do require the Connect, but others just some games did require it, but others just didn't. Like they said, oh, it's better with this sensor, but it's like, yeah, but I don't feel like using the sensor, so yeah. Yeah, Mood is the shit in Just Dance 2022. I love that song so much. Oh my god. The routine is great. The song is great. I just love it. Just absolutely fun. Yeah, Just Dance 2022 was definitely a big comeback for the series, and then the rest of the games happened. Like Ubisoft's just getting cheaper and cheaper with these games. I'm like, nope, nope, I'm tapping out. See, I quit Just Dance a long time ago, like after 2022. So like, I'm at all not like surprised by any of this. Not even disappointed because I had low expectations. So I think this country would be far more united right now when if we all realize that it's not left versus right, but it's us versus them in the government. Yeah, basically. Levitating Extreme was a good one. Oh yes, definitely. And there are so many other good ones as well. 2022 was a shit. Oh my god. In fact, it's actually one of the most streamed Just Dance games in my on my channel. I'm going to be honest, because I had like what 9, 10, 11, 12 streams for that. I don't remember, but it was at least 9. I even played it across multiple platforms. Like, okay, let me do the PS4 version, and then the Switch version, the Xbox One version. I think I did that with 2021 as well. But 2022, I had more videos because I just had more fun playing that. I mean, 2021 had the better choreography, but 2022 was just more fun to play, in my opinion. It just had a better soundtrack, even though the choreography wasn't as good, but the soundtrack made up for it. It's still not as good as 4. Oh, of course, yeah. Like 2022 is great, but it's not as good as it's not as great as 4. 4 is definitely 4 was just iconic. Just Dance 4 was an iconic game. It still is to this day. It was the very last game I actually streamed for Just Dance, of course, but I did on the Wii U, if you guys remember. It was fun revisiting all those songs, but with even though I had crappier tracking to work with. Blue Wolf, why you keep disappearing? Stay! Stay like Sam Smith. Oh, won't you stay with me? No, I'm kidding. JD3 would have been the best one if the tracking hadn't gotten in the way of it. I agree. It's just the tracking that kills JD3. Otherwise, it's fine. And for this some reason, I'm now just thinking about K-pop Demon Hunters again. Oh my god, I love K-pop Demon Hunters. Oh my god, it's the greatest. It's one of the greatest Netflix movies ever. I love it. It's such a good movie, guys. Go watch it. And I really liked it because I had recently gotten into K-pop. So when I watched the movie, I was like, oh yeah. My cousin Stephanie was like, oh, you have to watch this. I bet you're gonna like it. And I was like, okay, I'll watch it. And I watched and I was like, oh yes, I love this because I'm actually a bit of a K-pop fan myself, so I actually love this movie. And I love that one of my favorite K-pop bands, Twice, one of my favorite groups. They actually helped out with the movie a bit. Like one of their songs, two of their songs actually were featured in the movie. So I was like that was really cool. That movie would have made $1 billion if it had come out in theaters. It should have come out in theaters. Oh my god, it should have. Those songs were catchy as hell, right? My little soda pop, my little soda pop. My sister had me watch when I was over a few weeks back, right? I bet she did. I haven't seen people be this obsessed with the new anime musical since Frozen. Right, this is basically Frozen. Like this is Korean Frozen. No, but yeah, like K-pop Demon Hunters was just it's just so good. Like it's a heartwarming, touching, action-packed, silly, funny story. And it's a masterclass in how to write female characters that don't suck. Take notes, Disney and Marvel. But yeah, Sony, y'all killed it. Like it's just so good. I love it. Especially the whole scene with the whole like airplane scene at the beginning of the movie. Oh my god, that was just so funny. It's just too bad Sony didn't have faith in it and decided to give it to Netflix. They shouldn't have done that. Why? I mean, at least I got to watch for free, but well, sort of. But like, still, you shouldn't. Sony, you should have kept it. Let's just hope there's no K-pop Demon Hunter game. Let's hope not. Yeah, I vanished into the night. Because Blue Wolf's an imposter. Oh, oh, he challenged you, Blue Wolf. But hey, Blue Typhoon, like in Among Us, right? We sus Blue Wolf. I sus him. I sus you. Well, there's a gate for everything nowadays, right? That's not wrong. It's not wrong. That is not wrong. It's definitely not wrong. Oh, there is one other thing I want to talk about. I recently got Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, like a few weeks back, actually, and I was going to do a test stream then, but I was like, "Ah, I'm too lazy. I've just been really lazy with streaming recently. Sorry, guys, but yeah, I have that game now. Any other games I have? I think that's it. Oh, I recently got like the Gex trilogy on PS on the PS Store as well. So I haven't touched those games, but I do have them now. But yeah, I think that's it. Even freaking Gooners got their own gate recently. Damn. But I just did. I just uploaded videos of the recent DLC of that game. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I need to go and play that because I have it, but I haven't actually touched it. Because like the last game that I actually played a lot of was The Walking Dead. I played all the episodes, even the extra one with Michonne. Um, Michonne. I forgot how to pronounce her name. But yeah, like I've played all The Walking Dead. Fun games, great characters for the most part. Because there are a few that I just want to strangle, but most of the characters are enjoyable. I've been wanting to do trails on streams since I gotten it. I since I got it, I've just been lazy. Yeah, fair. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I did. I just uploaded videos of the recent DLC of that game where he faces off against a giant. That would have been like the perfect Indiana Jones movie to come out in like the 1990s or something. Yeah, definitely. Some of you want to strangle like Larry, right? Like Larry, oh my god, fuck him. Oh, in The Walking Dead, like he was just so irritating. Not just to the protagonist, but to everyone. Like he was just a huge dick. Not saying that makes him a bad character, but not necessarily anyway. But holy shit, I just wanted to, just wanted to knock his lights out. Anyway, I got so many games I've been meaning to play. Same. Because I buy them and then I just don't play them unless it's like sometime later. Next thing I'm gonna focus on is Galaxy 2 on the Switch. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Galaxy 1 and 2, um, they're both on the Switch now. So just Galaxy 1, which to me is kind of dumb. If you already have Super Mario 3D All Stars, then it's just kind of dumb because it's like Galaxy 1 is already on that game. So if you get this, you're just gonna get Galaxy 1 twice. So it's like, so I'm like, okay, what's the point of even buying this if I'm just gonna get the same game twice for the same console? Unless you can buy Galaxy 2 separately, but I don't know if you can. Galaxy 2 should have been All Stars to start with. Right? Like, I just don't get it. Like, why wasn't it there in the first place? Like, Nintendo, why didn't you put it there in the first place? You're gonna charge $60 for 3D All Stars, which was not worth that price point because all you just did was upscale the games and modify the control schemes a bit. If you had added Galaxy 2, it would have been worth that game would have been worth $60 or even 70 if I'm going to be generous. But no, put three games that you barely do anything to on 3D All Stars and not even include the fourth for some stupid reason, and then put a $60 price tag on it. Yeah, go fuck yourself. But anyway, oh, you can buy them separately. Oh, thank God, because I don't want to. I don't want to buy this. I don't want to buy Galaxy One again. I already have it for one game. I don't need it again. So yeah, I'll buy Galaxy Two separately. So yay, now I have both. So now I'll have Galaxy One and Two for both the Wii and the Switch. A friend of mine was playing Galaxy One in voice chat earlier. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna nab Galaxy Two since I already have Galaxy One. Yeah, see, that's the same thing for me too because I have 3D All Stars, so I don't need to get Galaxy One again. I'm kind of surprised they're going straight to Galaxy for the next movie. Really? Is that true? I thought they would do Mario World first, then Galaxy, and then Odyssey. Yeah, well, I don't know what Nintendo's plan is. Because I honestly haven't even heard about the Mario Galaxy movie. I have not been paying attention to Mario. I know about Galaxy 2, but not about the Galaxy movie. I was like, oh, so there's going to be a Galaxy movie. Well, let's hope that that doesn't become a disaster. Will I ever do a stream on Galaxy 2 for the Switch? I don't know. I have to think about it because I haven't even done Galaxy 1. I mean, I could do a test stream of Galaxy 2 like I did with Galaxy 1, but did I even do a test stream of Galaxy 2 on the Wii? I don't remember if I did, I think, but I don't even remember. I have to go back and look. But I could do a test stream on the Switch version. They revealed it during the Nintendo Direct last month. Oh yeah, that's right. There was a Nintendo Direct last month, which I never watched. I don't ever watch the Nintendo Directs. I should watch them so I know about this stuff, but see, I just can't sit through that and just watch it. I just find them so boring. I just find them so boring. I'm sorry. I don't care about most of the games they show or most of the announcements they have. It might. Let's see. I'm hearing rumors. I can't speak today. I'm hearing rumors of who's going to voice Rosalina. It may either be Anne Hathaway or Aquafina. Ooh, that last one. Ooh, ew, 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 ew. I'm sorry to have such a strong reaction, but Aquafina is simply not a good actress. She's not a good actress or voice actress. I mean, she's funny, but that's it. Anyway, I'm sorry if that sounds mean, but it's true. So yeah, please let it be Anne Hathaway. We really don't need it to be Aquafina. Like, why would you give somebody like Rosalina Aquafina's voice? Like, please don't Nintendo, don't do it. Don't do that. Please don't do it. It's just gonna make Rosalina sound absolutely horrible. I mean, I'm not saying that Aquafina's voice is like bad or anything. I think it's unique. I think it's kind of cool, but the thing is that it just won't fit somebody like Rosalina. Anne Hathaway would be a better fit. You did do a test stream of Galaxy 2 on the Wii. Okay, I thought so. It's just been so long. But thank you for reminding me. Yeah, that's the thing. Awkwafina isn't like totally bad. Like she's fine in some movies, like The Bad Guys and in Kung Fu Panda 4, but like in other movies like The Little Mermaid remake, I'm like, no, Awkwafina, no, just no, stop. What are you doing? Stop. Like, see, like when she just sticks to comedic roles, like in the Bad Guys movies, for example, she's fine. Outside of that, no, just no. Yeah, the Bad Guys too. Now that's something else I can talk about. I watched it, and oh my god, I absolutely loved it. I think it was a bit weaker than the first, but oh my god, I absolutely loved the movie. It was just so much fun. I went to watch it with my cousin Stephanie and her boyfriend, and we all had a good time with it. It was just such good fun. Like it was so funny and heartwarming. And even though I think the first movie was a bit better, this one was still a banger. Like there was just so many funny moments in the movie, like Snake and kissing his girlfriend, for example. I was like, oh shit, like that was funny as hell. Because like they were just playing on each other, and I was like, oh damn, okay. I was like, okay, yeah. There was a cliffhanger, yeah, but like the movie still technically had a resolution. It was a funny resolution. That was it was funny. I wasn't expecting it. But then it just threw a curveball at you there. But then I was like, ah. But then you're like, oh no, that's just not gonna happen. I mean, it's a kids movie. Of course, it's not gonna happen. I won't say exactly what the curveball was, but you guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, if you haven't seen The Bad Guys 2, watch it. It's so good. But yeah, I'd like the first one a bit more. But this one was almost as good. Like it's just very, very close. But I'm a bit partial to the first one, but this one was just great as well. Jason Griffin was in the credits? I didn't know that. Yeah, the rocket chase was fun. Yeah. There are plenty of fun moments in the movie, like the wedding scene, the rocket chase, um, the wrestling match. Like all those moments were good, and a bunch of others. Like at the beginning of the movie where all the bad guys were trying to get jobs but kept getting rejected because, well, I don't need to explain why. But yeah, like it was good. It was fun. I liked it. I uploaded a crappy screenshot of it when I first saw it on Discord. Oh yeah, I think you did. Honestly, it's been a while. He apparently voiced Warden and God and an interviewer and Jim. Oh, okay. Nice to see Jason Griffith again. And then to this day, I still think it's funny that people didn't appreciate his voice back then when he was active, but when he left, everyone was like, "Oh no, we want you back!" I'm like, "Nah, bitch, too late, too late, too late. He's gone. Y'all had your chance." Because I actually liked his voice. I just didn't like the direction that it had a lot of times because Sonic's voice just kept going up and down like this and oh that's good. Stop. I'm like, whoever the voice director was, you fucked up because the voice for Sonic was fine, but the direction, no. But anyway, GTA 6 is going to release in 6 months. Don't hate me, but um, I don't care. It's really like it's like not to say that as a mean way to you, like if that makes sense. I just don't care about GTA. Like Rockstar has just tested my patience thoroughly. They have tested my patience, so I'm just done paying attention to them. So yeah, there's a new GTA game coming out, but I can't be bothered to care about it. Oh yeah, Sonic fans went nuts when you replaced Ryan Drummond, right? Yeah, I remember that. I remember reading comments somewhere after he got fired, and man, Sonic fans were pissed. Yeah, that's the thing. They just latch on to the previous voice actor where it's like, eh, you can go away. No, I want you back. Eh, you can leave. I want you back. I'm like, guys, pick one. Yeah, they hated his voice back then. Though, to be fair, I think part of it was just because he had crappy voice direction. Like, I don't think he was a bad actor. He just had crappy voice direction. It was just voice direction for me. Because I honestly, to me, that's the best Sonic voice. I'm not gonna lie. I actually liked his voice the most, Jason Griffiths. I mean, Ryan Drummond wasn't bad. I liked his, and Roger Craig Smith wasn't bad either. His was good as well. Um, but Jason Griffin was my favorite, and he still is my favorite to this day. To be fair, Sega did handle Ryan Drummond's firing terribly. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. Yeah, like I don't know what they I don't know what they were thinking with that. Yeah, by releasing Black Knight, Jason Griffith had truly grown into the role. Like, cause he was really good in those games. She honestly, neither do I. Right? Like it's like honestly, like I mean, GTA 5 was great, but like I mean, I just don't care about GTA anymore. I don't. I just don't. But speaking of which, I have GTA 1 for the PS1. I got it recently, and I have GTA 2 for the Dreamcast as well because I just wanted them for collection purposes. And I even played a bit of them. They're both fun, sort of, but I'm sorry, I just can't get used to that top-down shit. I was just like, yeah, nope, I'm not playing this anymore. Like, I mean, it's like it was kind of fun going around and shooting people and stealing cars and whatnot, but it's like that top down. thing. I'm sorry. I just want to go back to 3D right away. But anyway, but yeah, like I'm just tired of Rockstar because of the way they handled the definitive trilogy, the definitive edition trilogy, what the fuck ever it's called. Because like if you're gonna make a definitive version, at least and remove the original versions from the store, at least make the definitive version something worth buying. Because I know a lot of people weren't happy about being unable to buy the original PS4 versions that were just literally just emulated PS2 versions of the three GTA games. You know, the classic trilogy. And I was like, I'm glad I got them when I did, because now I don't have to touch the definitive edition, which I've said plenty of times, but I will keep saying it until I'm blue in the face because Rockstar really fucked up in that regard. Yeah, then there's a girl that's going to be a playable character in GTA 6, which I do appreciate because I honestly was getting tired of playing as a guy. But I hope it's not. I hope they don't do a stupid move like in Danganronpa 3, where V3, where they make you think you're going to play as a girl and then you're not. But anyway, Jason Griffin is my favorite too, although both Roger and Ben Schwartz are a solid second for me. Fair. I like Ryan Drummond's voice more than Roger Craig Smith's, if I'm going to be honest, but they're all great in my opinion. Did someone really just say the word gooning? We're doomed. People have been saying the word gooning for a long time. Yeah. Are there any other movies I've watched recently? Well, I recently, like within the last month or so, I recently rewatched uh The Lion King 1 and 2, not like the original animated versions, I mean, as well as The Lion King 1.5. With my stepsister, we I watched the movies. It was nice revisiting all of those movies, even though, if I'm gonna be honest, the 1.5, it was. I remember liking it more as a kid, although still not liking it as much as the other two. But it's just kind of there compared to the other two movies. I'm sorry, but it's true. I mean, two was nice. It was all right. One was great. 1.5 is it's not bad. It's just kind of forgettable. Like it's honestly it just feels unnecessary in my opinion. Sorry, but I still enjoyed watching it. It kind of reminds me of Toy Story 4, where it's just it doesn't need to be there, but you appreciate its existence anyway. It's like that. So yeah, and along with the live action remake of the first Lion King, which was trash, as well as the new Mufasa film, which was better but still not all that great. I've watched every Lion King movie. So yeah, that's one thing I did recently. It's hard to appreciate Toy Story 4 now that we're getting Toy Story 5 for no fucking reason. Can't this series just die already? Please. Like, why is there a Toy Story 5? I know it's not Pixar's fault, but why is there a Toy Story 5? They keep interviewing Tim Allen about it and he keeps spoiling the movie. I have no words for that. We got way too many Toy Story movies. They need to stop after Toy Story 3. Yeah, Toy Story 3, I'm pretty sure that was meant to be the final movie. Because honestly, Toy Story 4 just didn't need to happen. It wasn't bad, obviously. It just didn't need to happen. Like, what was the purpose of it? To give Woody closure, only to erase it in Toy Story 5? Like, it's like, clearly Woody was just couldn't let, he was just getting too attached to his owner or whatever. I don't, whatever. So, like, the movie was mostly about that, among other things. But like, if there's gonna be a Toy Story 5 anyway, then what was the point of Toy Story 4? Because sequels are the only things that make Pixar money nowadays. Basically, here, let me look something up for a moment. Yeah, you're right, Maple. Because um, the Elio film that I've heard about, man, people have been ripping right into that. I've never watched it, but clearly that movie was just a disaster, and Pixar was behind it. So, oops. So I guess sequels really are the only thing that um is making Pixar money nowadays. It's apparently gonna focus. Toy Story 5 is apparently gonna focus more on Jesse, and Winnie and Buzz will reunite. And it's gonna have 100 different evil Buzz Lightyears as villains, and also lead Pat Thinking as the main villain. Why? That sounds really lame. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds so fucking lame, especially the whole 100 different evil Buzz Lightyears thing. We already had. Wasn't this was already kind of a thing in Toy Story 2, because there were a shit ton of Buzz Lightyear toys in that movie as well. So I just, I mean, granted, only one of them actually becomes an important character, but still, like, we don't need to go through this thing again. Elio was aggressively okay. I'm sure it was like, because I've heard not so good things about the movie. I still want to watch it. It's on Disney. It's on Disney Plus now, so I'll watch it in my own time. Maybe sometime this week. But um, yeah, Pixar. Oops. It basically sounds like scrap plots from the previous Toy Story movies and shorts thrown together. Like I said, like it feels kind of like Toy Story 2 again. I just, as well as, like it just, people that are saying it's the worst Pixar movie ever is, they're really exaggerating. Yeah, they are. Because I don't think Ellie, I haven't seen it, but honestly I doubt it's that as bad as everyone says it is. But I don't think it's good. I don't think it's going to be good either. When I watch it, I'm probably going to be unimpressed by it, but I'm probably not going to think that's terrible, because looking at the movie, I don't think it's going to be terrible, because I mean, there have been worse movies. So, like, these people not watch Cars 2? Nope. Or Brave? Or The Good Dinosaur or Lightyear? Yeah, I mean, I can't comment on The Good Dinosaur because I haven't watched it. I do plan to watch it. I've just been putting it off. I was gonna watch it recently, but I was like, I'm too lazy. I'll just do it some other time. I haven't watched it, but from what you've told me, Maple, that movie is just aggressively mediocre. And I wouldn't be surprised if it were, but anyway. But Brave, with the things that a lot of people hate on Brave, but I actually don't I actually like the movie. I didn't think it was bad, but I guess that's just me. I mean, yeah, it didn't have the greatest writing, but honestly, I thought it was, I thought it was a decent movie. But maybe that's just me. But Lightyear, yeah, that was kind of a mess. Just no argument about that. But I agree that Brave wasn't one of the strongest Disney princess movies because there are plenty of other stronger ones out there, like Tangled, for example. And yes, Frozen as well. I know Frozen is kind of overrated, but I will give credit where credit is due. It is still a good movie. And the sequel ended up being better. Even though I like the first movie more, the sequel is actually better. They're gonna make a. I hear that they're gonna make a Coco 2 in 2029, but like, what the hell is the storyline gonna be this time? Right? Because I watched the first one. There's really nothing you can do after that point. Like, it's like, what are you gonna do after? Like, start a new protagonist? But what would be the point of that? Why not just make a completely separate movie? Are they trying to make? And they had better not make a second Encanto because I swear to God, if they do, I'm going to be pissed. Because like, leave Coco and Encanto alone. Like, they're fine as is. There was the aggressively mediocre anime movie called Luck. I've never even heard of that. There was also another animated movie that came out last year that I forgot the name of, but it looks incredibly AI generated. That's probably why you forgot. Honestly, I feel like if Pixar wants to continue the Toy Story franchise, they should do it through shorts or movies based on the toys and who they are supposed to be, like Lightyear, instead of doing what they've been doing. Yeah, like they could take different directions with it. You don't have to like keep doing this. You could just take Toy Story concept and then just do something else with it. Maybe start a new protagonist and a new toy, like and you can still have the original characters show up. Like maybe just do something else. Like if you want to keep the Toy Story line going, just use different characters. You can do that. Like really, there's really not much you can do with these characters now. So yeah, the movie apparently championed divorce. Oh shit. So yeah, I don't think Laster would make things any better because it's clear he's lost the juice as well. Not to mention he was partly responsible for Pixar's decline. He directed Cars 2, caused problems with Brave and the Good Dinosaur, greenlit Lightyear, and all these unnecessary sequels. Okay, so he was infected with the Marvel bug, where you just make a whole bunch of extra content that nobody's really asking for, content that's really only going to ruin the value of the series over time. Like just lower the value, like ruin the series. I mean, like just see, it's again Disney and Marvel. They're both putting out so much shit that nobody is asking for. Shit that they clearly don't know what to do with. It's quality. It's quantity over quality, and I'm just tired of it. Cars 2 really did not need to be a thing. I mean, I didn't hate the movie like everyone else. I liked it. It wasn't good, but I liked it. But it did not need to be a thing. I mean, Cars 3 definitely made things better. It still wasn't as good as the first movie, in my opinion, but it was definitely a huge step up from the second because holy shit, the second was a mess. The whole point of it was that it just did not make any sense. I mean, if you guys want to know exactly why, you'll just have to watch my Rantstream on it because I don't want to go over it again. But basically, the whole point of Mater should be about Mater should that how everyone makes fun of Mater because of his personality and how despite his Mater's personality he can still do great things and whatnot. I'm like, this was not an issue in the first movie, so why is it an issue now? I'm just I don't know. They're making a Frozen 3 releasing in 2027. What the fuck? It's official. Disney doesn't know what else to do. Like, see, the thing is that it's not like Disney isn't trying to make original content. It's just that every time they do, they fuck it up. Just look at Elio. Like, it's like It's like they don't know what else to do. But see, here's the thing though. They don't know what else to do, so they make sequels and live action remakes, which end up sucking generally. Inside Out 2 is an exception, but they generally end up sucking. I mean, they do. Like, I mean, granted, a few of the live action remakes aren't terrible, obviously, like The Jungle Book, for example. But yeah, like I don't know. I'm so frustrated with them because they're wasting money on things like this. They're wasting money. It's like they're just throwing shit at the wall and trying to see what sticks. I'm like, bitch, none of it is sticking. None of it's sticking. It's not sticking. They never bother advertising anything that's original, right? Because they can't make anything original anymore. They can't. I can't remember the last time they actually had a good original movie. I literally cannot remember. I mean, I'm sure it's there. I just can't readily remember it. That's just how lame they are nowadays. Let's see. John Lasseter was also the one that pushed for the ending of Toy Story 4 with Woody leaving Buzz in the game behind for Bo Peep. Although I'm gonna say that, well, with that one, like it. See, the things that you already know this, Maple, but like that one, I'm willing to excuse because you know, I mean, if Woody hadn't left with Bo Peep, the whole movie would have been pointless. Even more pointless, I should say, because it was already pointless. But if Woody had stayed with the gang, it would have been even more pointless. So, I mean, I don't have a problem with the ending. I know some people do, a lot of people do, but I mean, I'm like, guys, I can understand I can understand why you don't like it, but honestly, it was pretty necessary. But, the thing is that the whole movie itself wasn't necessary, so it's a lose lose either way. I don't even want SML Pancake. I'm sorry, but I do not want them to reanimate the first Toy Story movie. I don't want them to. Honestly feel like it would be a waste of time, and they would just fuck it up anyway. Yeah, Inside Out 2 is actually pretty good. In my opinion, it wasn't as good as the first, but it was pretty close. I actually liked it. I should also mention that there was the Elemental movie, so it's like Disney, which was good. So it's like Disney can make original content like Elemental, but it's like for the most part they just don't try very hard, or they just don't know what to do. Either they don't try very hard, or they don't know what to do, or both. It's like this thing, you can make original content, you just need to try a bit harder and maybe hire better people. Because let's face it, like some of these people at the company are just screwing everyone else over. They are, like John Lasseter. So maybe it's time you guys got different employees. But Toy Story 3, yeah, I agree that that should have been the last one. It did, like, really, it should have stopped right there. It was the perfect ending to the series. Because Toy Story 3 was a great movie. All the movies were great. 1, 2, and 3. I don't count 4 because I'm talking about just 3 and up. But yeah, all those movies were great. Like, we could have one amazing trilogy. No, add a fourth, and then we're gonna get a fifth. Let's see. Jared Bush directed Encanto. He also co-directed Zootopia and directed Zootopia 2 as well. Okay. Yeah, Zootopia 2. I'm actually looking forward to that. That's the only Disney movie that I'm actually looking forward to nowadays. That's the only one. I don't care about anything else. It's just that one movie I'm actually looking forward to because I loved the first movie. It was great. So let's hope the second movie doesn't suck. And yeah, TS3 had the perfect ending because, Andy went off to college. We didn't need for it to go past that point. Like Andy went off to college. Well, I don't want to spoil the movie, but Andy did go off to college at the end, and something else happened to the toys, but I won't say what it was. But again, perfect ending, and then four went and just added shit that didn't need to be there. I mean, it was still funny and enjoyable, but it didn't need to exist. Yeah, never mess with the original of any movie. Just let the original be. I'm tired of companies remaking, reanimating, or live action original movies. Like, no, we don't need that shit. Agreed. Like, Disney, stop doing it. Just focus on the original content. You have stuff like Elemental. I mean, I'm sure you can do other things as well. But no, it's like the original projects tend to be trash, and it's annoying. So it feels like I feel like Disney is just really trapped in the situation where they can't make anything original that's good, and they can't make anything that's a reimagining or of past movies. So it's like they're basically stuck in the middle, and it sucks. But like that's the position, the state that the company's in. They can't make anything original, and they can't even remake anything. So it's a lose lose both way. Like it's just a lose lose situation. So again, the only way to fix this is for Disney to just stop, take a step back, reevaluate how they're doing things, make some changes in the company, and then try again. Like just stop and think. Like do like I said with Marvel, stop and think. Just stop. There's Hex that's coming out next year, a new original Disney film. Oh, I haven't even heard of that. Let's hope it doesn't suck. When they say reanimate, I don't mean remake. I mean re-render the original. Okay, but I still really don't want them to do that when they could be doing other things. Not only is Disney doing that with movies, but they're also doing it with TV shows and giving them reboots that no one asked for. Like The Proud Family. Yes. Oh my god. Like there's The Proud Family, Louder and Prouder. I watched like one or two episodes and I was like, bye. Because I love the original Proud Family show, but when I watched this, I was like, yeah, I'm not watching this. This is crap. This is ass. What is this? Like this was not the show I remembered. Like nobody was asking for this. Why did you guys even do it? And they added this new annoying character named Maya. She can fuck off. Like just Disney, stop doing it. Stop remaking shows that people are not asking you to remake. Oh yeah, I've heard about the Phineas and Ferb reboot. I've heard good things about it. So at least they're doing something right. But with other shows, no. Yeah, don't make a Kim Possible reboot. The original series was fine. It had a good run, 4 seasons, one awesome movie, oh, two actually, two movies. Yeah, two movies. Soda Drama and A Stitch in Time. But yeah, 4 seasons, two great movies. You don't no, don't touch that. Please don't touch it. Don't touch Kim Possible, please. She was a great hero. Please do not fuck up her legacy. The Incredibles 3 doesn't need to happen. Inside Out 3 doesn't need to happen. Toy Story 5 most certainly doesn't need to happen. Moana 2, we don't talk about Moana 2. No, I'm kidding, sort of. Like, see, the thing is that I kind of liked the movie, but it was mid. It was mid. The first one was great, but then they made this one. I was like, yeah, this really should have just been a series. It just gives me Ryan the Last Dragon vibes, and I'm not living for it. it Kim Possible already had a crappy live action movie. Oh yeah, I think I remember that. I think I remember that. But the thing is that like I cared so little for it that I completely forgot. Oh my god. I was like, I completely forgot about it. But yeah, don't touch Kim Possible. Please don't touch Kim Possible. Please don't. Please don't. I love that show. Please don't touch it. I'm begging you, Disney, don't touch it. Don't do that to her. Don't do that to my girl Kim. The fact that Raven's home lasted an entire. Oh wait, hang on. I need to read this. Phineas and Ferb season 5 is good so far. Okay, good. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised because like Phineas and Ferb was one of Disney's greatest shows. They were not gonna fuck that up. But anyway, isn't it technically just a continuation? Like, isn't it just another season after a long hiatus? I don't think it's a reboot show. I don't know. I've never watched it. I honestly, Phineas and Ferb was just a show that I did watch sometimes back then. I remember liking it, but it wasn't a show that I was really into because I just lost interest in it at some point. But it was a good show. Moana 2 was supposed to be a series, but Disney went, nah, just cram it all into a movie. Again, like you think they would have learned with Ryan the Last Dragon, because Ryan the Last Dragon was supposed to be a series, but they crammed it into a movie, hence why it felt so rushed and jam packed full of stuff that just wasn't really explored or expanded upon. Like you had five different kingdoms, and yeah, five different kingdoms, or whatever you want to call them, five different communities, tribes, whatever, and you barely explored any of them. They could have gone the Avatar: The Last Airbender route and explored each of these communities in depth, but no, make it Raya and the Last Dragon into a movie, and then they went and did the same thing with Moana 2. Again, they had something like Raya and the Last Dragon, where it's like, okay, have Moana and her friends travel the seas and meet all sorts of different tribes and whatnot while facing an overwhelming threat. No, cram all that shit into a movie instead. It's like Disney is trying to set itself up for failure nowadays. Like guys, like Disney has all the tools and all the resources needed to make good movies, but they just don't know how to use them. Or they don't care. I feel like it's both. They don't know and they don't care. Isn't Moana getting a live action movie next year? Oh, don't remind me. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh yeah, The Wicked Part 2. Ooh, I'm looking forward to that because I recently watched the first movie with my stepsister. We liked it. And like Ariana Grande was just a joy, as well as I forgot what the other woman's name was. I'm sorry, like I forgot what her name was, but they were both great actresses and singers. They were just a delight in that movie. So I'm looking forward to the second part of Wicked. At least Dempsey is leaving the Sweet Life Zack and Cody alone because that was a shit. Yeah, definitely. And plus, they already had the Sweet Life on deck, so it's like I don't think they're gonna do much after that. But you never know because then again, That's So Raven had Corey in the house, which didn't go anywhere. So they went and made Raven's home anyway. So you never know. But I hope they don't touch the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and the Sweet Life on deck because those shows had good runs. I mean, honestly, the second one wasn't as good as the first, but they were both still enjoyable, especially the first. So don't touch those, Disney, please. That's a Raven reboot, which is Raven's Home, is also shit. Honestly, I actually like it. I've watched a few episodes of it and I actually like it. Because, like, a lot of Disney shows nowadays don't have any sort of humor. So this is one of the few that actually does. I actually like Raven's Home. But I do agree that it's not as good as the first, like, not even close. But I still find it enjoyable. Shadow, don't touch it! But from a business standpoint, it worked out because both Moana 2 and Lilo and Stitch 2025 were the last two American films to gross $1 billion. That's true. So Disney's doing something right. Something is the key word here. Zootopia 2 and Avatar 3 will likely make $1 billion as well. Zootopia 2 definitely, like no question about it. Avatar 3 I don't know about, but Zootopia 2 definitely. Wicked Part 2, yeah, that's definitely gonna make a shit ton of money. No question about it. Like, come on, y'all had it with Tangled the series. Why are you fucking it up? Yeah, like you can give Tangled the series, but not Moana or Ryan the Last Dragon. What? This like Disney doesn't learn from their past mistakes. They don't learn. They don't learn at all. Cynthia Erivo. Okay, yes, thank you. That was her name. Yes, she was just absolutely great. As I forgot her character's name. Oh my god. Ariana's name was Glinda, or Galinda, but she shortened it to Glinda. But I forgot what the other one's name was. Oh, this is embarrassing. But yeah, they were both great. Ariana Grande is a good singer in general. Yeah, definitely. That would have been perfect as a TV series. I know it would have been like it had no joke. It had the perfect setup, the absolute perfect setup. But Disney, it feels like Disney just wanted. Here's what I think happened. Disney literally had a big plan for this for Brian the Last Dragon, but then they just lost interest in it and just decided to make it a movie instead, so that they can move on to other things. It's like they just don't want to commit to anything long term like that. Like, which is weird because they can do it. Again, the Tangled series is an example of that, but they can't do it with other IPs. I don't know. I don't know. Right? Why does Moana even need a live action film? It's not even that old, right? I'm surprised too. I'm like, why is it getting a live action film? It's not even that old. Normally, like, some time passes. A lot of time passes before a Disney movie even gets a live action remake. Like the Jungle Book, for example. So, um, what the fuck? But anyway, speaking of which, I did get my copy of Tron Legacy Blu-ray today to prepare myself for Tron 3 this week. Oh, okay. I never cared for the Tron movies, to be honest. I tried watching the first one in theaters, but then I just got so bored with it that I went and watched some other movie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, I just don't care much for Tron, but I know there are people that love him. He was even in Kingdom Hearts at one point, so yeah, but I'm just not a fan of the Tron series. The Mariners just won game two, thank goodness. Oh, okay, good. Good. That's a relief. See, some good news, right? Some positivity. Did you mean the second one in theaters? Maybe it was the second one? I don't remember. It was one of those movies. Oh yeah, that was probably the second one. My bad. Sorry. It's been such a long time. Yeah, it was the second one then because yeah, 2010, that was the year I watched it. It was around that time, yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm bored. Let me just watch something else. Tron's just not my thing. BRB, I'm about to go shower. Oh, okay. I like Tron Legacy, but not the original. Oh shit, really? Damn. The original has aged so badly. I bet it has. Damn, that sucks. Oh man. And that's a really huge Mario fan who will even go so far as to say that the Mario movie is my favorite movie. I actually really like the Sonic movies. Oh, that's good. I'm happy you like the Mario movie that much. I personally thought it was mid. The Super Mario Brothers movie, I mean. But if you really like it, that's great. More power to you. I'm glad you like the Sonic movies because those are great in my opinion. All of them. One, two, and three. Which I'm looking at right now on my shelf. Like there's one, there's two, and where did I put the third one? Oh, it's up there. I moved it to a different shelf. But one and two are like right there. Like I love see I have like a special little book of the of here, let me get it actually. I have like a little special book of the movie. I think it's a steel yeah, it's a steelbook version. Like look, Shadow's on the cover. Like see how cool he looks? Yeah, like there's this little like a little paper on the back. If you can open up the steelbook and shit. Yeah. See? And of course there's the 4K and Blu-ray copies inside. So but yeah, I like Sonic 3. And my some people think this is the best movie. I personally think it's hard to say because honestly they all have their strengths and weaknesses. They're all good. My favorite would probably be the second one, but I mean they're all great. So I think the one I like the least is one, but not because like it's bad or anything. It's just that I like two and three more, especially two. Yours has Sonic on the cover? Okay, nice. Wait, hang on. Let me look at something. Oh, yeah, Dr. Eggman's on the back. Here, let me show that off. Sorry, I didn't even show that. Yeah, Dr. Eggman's on the back. So Shadow's on the front, Dr. Eggman's on the back. Look how awesome he looks. Well, you guys can't see that very well, but yeah. And there's Shadow, of course. Sonic 4 could be interesting. We're getting Mel, Sonic, and Amy. Yeah, yeah, if you saw that little clip at the very end of Sonic 3, then you know we're getting Mel, Sonic, and Amy. There's also another little clip that plays at the end of Sonic 3, but I don't want to say what it is because that would be, spoiler territory. The back on mine has Tails and Knuckles. The inside has Shadow and the Robotniks. Oh, okay, nice. What about me? What do I have on the inside? Oh, on the inside I have Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. What's behind the discs though? I don't want to take the discs out, but let me see. Because I have not actually touched them. Really, really don't want to touch the discs. Hang on. But yeah, on the inside I have Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Let me just take this. Damn, I'm trying not to break these discs. There we go. Yeah, I have not touched this at all. Okay. Oh, okay. So Shadow, Dr. Eggman, and his grandfather are on the other um the other inside page or whatever you call it. Okay, let me just take this out. It's hard to take these discs out. Why is it hard? Because like the way they're set up. Okay, there we go. It's just so weird. I hate how they had the discs like this. Okay, let me just put those to the side somewhere. and show you guys the inside as well. I'll just hold it in one hand. That's fine. Let me take the page out. Okay, so, but yeah, like you can see on the inside here, you have Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles on one end, and Shadow, Dr. Eggman, and Gerald Robotnik on the other. It's really nice. Of course, again, Shadow's on the front, Dr. Eggman's on the back. I didn't even think to look in here because I literally like I got this just for collection purposes, and I just never bothered to look inside. Okay, let me put these back on. Uh, but yeah, I've not touched these discs at all. I likely won't because I have it on digital as well. The movie, I mean. I'll probably use the discs like just to watch extra special features or whatnot. Which I used to do for movies, but I don't do it nowadays anymore. I normally just get the movies discs and then call it a day. And the digital copies as well. Okay, let me put this back on. There we go. I like having my discs in pristine condition. So, but anyway, put the color back in here, which I've already redeemed, of course. And there we go. The inside of yours is the same as mine. Oh, nice. Okay, work. I didn't realize that there was more than one version of these steel books. But yeah, like it's a nice little feature. And in my copy of Sonic 2, it actually came with a little comic of Sonic and the Donut Lord. So so yeah, that was nice too. I still haven't read it though. I have not read it to this day, but I have it. Like it was a nice little bonus. I'm surprised they haven't announced a spin-off movie or show with Shadow yet. Yeah, considering that they ended up making a show for Knuckles, and I even have a DVD. I even have the DVD for it. Well, Blu-ray. I think. I think it's just Blu-ray actually. Where did I put it though? Like, I have so many movies here that I can't even remember where I put any of them. Oh, right here. No, that's not it. Oops, that's something else. Damn, where did I put it? Where is the? I put it somewhere here. Oh, here it is. There you go. I haven't even opened it. But yeah, I have Knuckles as well. Yeah, see, look at him, and all the shit on the back as well. So yeah, this takes place between the films Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and Sonic 3, and he basically Knuckles teaches Wade the ways of the Echidna Warrior. It's a show that's more about Wade than about Knuckles for some stupid reason. At least that's what I've heard. So yeah, I got this only for collection purposes. I don't plan on actually. I mean, I do plan on watching it, but it's like something I'm just gonna watch once and then never touch again. Dang, you would just buy any movie or show, right? Why not get Ironheart now? Oh no, I'm not. I'm not that much of a collector. I'm not gonna go that far because I don't even have the Iron Man movies. So why bother with Ironheart? You know, like maybe if I already had the Iron Man movies, I would get Ironheart, but I don't. So fuck that. I still wouldn't want Ironheart to be honest. If I'm gonna make like it's such a bad show. Oh, like 10 to 15 minutes in, I already wanted to stop watching it. Like at one point, and again, going back to the diversity thing that they keep forcing into their shows, like the race and gender diversity thing. No joke. At one point, there was a scene in the movie where there was a sign on a shop window that said "Black owned business." black owned business. And I was like, that was really the moment I just stopped watching. I was like, okay, bye. I'm so tired of that shit. Like again, they're not even trying to be subtle with it. Marvel just does not care at this point. So I'm like, well, if you guys don't care, then neither will I. Bye. So yeah, fuck Ironheart, not touching that shit. Not even if you paid me to touch that shit. I'll stick with the Iron Man 3 movies. Like the three Iron Man movies, I mean. I'll stick to those. I'll just stick to those and not touch anything else. It's really about a bowling tournament, the Knuckles show, and it reveals that Knuckles has the flames of disaster for some reason. Wow, it feels like they just looked up a bunch of Sonic lore and just randomly threw some shit in there, huh? Because that doesn't make any fucking sense. Just looking through the chat, seeing if there was anything I missed, because you guys are have a lot to say, just like me. But anyway, Marvel fans hated that movie when it came out. Iron Man 3, I mean. When Marvel fans hated that movie when it came out because they were upset over the Mandarin twist. Oh, okay. Honestly, I honestly even forgot about that. but but let me look up the synopsis of Iron Man 3 quickly because I legit forgot about I legit forgot about some details already. Oh yeah, the Mandarin, right. He was a terrorist. Okay. Yeah, there was a terrorist in that movie. The guy was just an actor really. So, the one that was on TV. That got retconned? What? That's kind of dumb. Uh, but whatever. It's like, okay, like, my. Yeah, I didn't mind the twist either. I didn't mind it. Honestly, I thought it was fine. And funny. Oh, hey, Hop Witch. Hop Witch. Witch of Hap. No, I'm kidding. Okay, let's find the computer room, Vector. Huh? Oh, hi, Diamond Crossy. Sorry, I saw you early in the chat. I think I just forgot to say hi to you. But yeah, I know you're here. I know you're still breaking records left and right in the games you play, which I just haven't gone around to watching your videos, but I do need to get around to those. It's revealed in the short that Killian and Trevor stole the Mandarin's name and he wanted it back. Oh, so that's what happened. It's actually kind of funny, but Anyway, but yeah, Iron Man 3, good movie. All the movies were good, especially the third. And that plot thread got picked off in Shang-Chi, where it was revealed that the real Mandarin is his father. Okay. Yeah, I can't keep track of all this MCU shit. But I must say, it's nice talking to you guys again after so long. Part of me wanted to be like, let me just enjoy the rest of the day off, not doing anything. But now it's like, no, I gotta talk to you guys. I feel like if I don't talk to you guys today, I'll regret it. Because I won't be able to talk to you guys for a while after this. I'd have to wait until next weekend. So I was like, fuck it, let me just talk to you guys now. It's nice catching up with you guys and ranting about random shit. Because I know I haven't been very active. But I do plan to play again. I do plan to play Crossworlds next weekend if I can. I can't make any promises, but I will see if I can because I might be doing something else, like maybe celebrating my birthday with my family on Saturday or Sunday. We'll have to see. But if I'm available, then fuck it, let's do it. Shang-Chi is quite underrated, to be honest. One of the better post-Endgame MCU movies. Just sucks that everyone has forgotten about it because Shang-Chi hasn't shown up in anything ever since then. Yeah, that does suck. It sucks how some movies get underrated, where it's like people like it, but then forget about it. Or they just don't appreciate it enough, or they don't pay attention to it enough. It sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, same with me. Yeah, that's how good the Iron Man movies were. I feel like Fantastic Four and Shang-Chi should have been the movies that started Phase 4 of the MCU. I mean, I'm not in disagreement with that because I could see Marvel definitely making good use of them, of all those characters, especially the Fantastic Four. Because again, they were the Marvel's first superheroes, and they were the superheroes that got me into superheroes. With Mr. Fantastic being my favorite, I think he was actually my favorite out of all of them. I just liked him and his stretchy ability, like Elastigirl, but Marvel. But anyway, I mean, I know Marvel is technically part of Disney now, but my point still stands. If they had done that, I feel like things would have been more cohesive and easier to follow. Yes. Really, Marvel could be handling the whole MCU thing a lot better than they are. They're they're trying so hard to do so much at once and it's just not working because now the MCU is a mess. It just gives me let me not say that actually. I'm just gonna avoid saying that. I don't want to trigger anyone here, but yeah, the MCU is just a mess. F4 did come out on digital and should be on Disney Plus soon. Okay, I'll watch it when I can. Once it comes out, I'll watch it. And what was interesting about the Fantastic Four was that they didn't really follow the typical formula of superheroes, like live a normal double life, like have a secret double life, um, have secret identities and whatnot, and No, they just did not have any. As I mean, to be fair, it would have been hard for them to have secret identities anyway, especially in the Thing's case. Like that was just straight up not a possibility for him. Like if forever that accident forever changed his body, so it's like there really was no point in giving them secret identities. It kind of reminds me of the Teen Titans that didn't have identities either, because most of them would not really be able to blend in with society. So it's like, oh well, no point giving them secret identities, and it worked. Because a lot of superheroes follow that formula, like Superman, for example, as well as Batman. But with the Fantastic Four, it's like, nope. Right now, I'm playing against Spider-Man Friend or Foe. Ooh, nice. I think I already mentioned it in Discord at one point, but like within the last few months, I actually got it, the game, and it was fun. And I played through the first few levels, so I was like, oh, this is actually fun. I remember because I had so much fun playing it so many years ago as a kid, and it's still as good as it was back then. And the whole co-op thing was definitely really fun. But now I have no one to play with. I used to play with my brother, but now I don't have anyone to play with. But yeah, friend or foe, it's a fun game. It's just too short for my liking, but it's a fun game and plenty of great characters aren't it? Like Black Widow. I mean, not Black Widow. Sorry, um, Black Cat. That's what I meant to say. Silver Sable, the Prowler, Doc Ock, Spider-Man himself, of course, and a bunch of others. I played a bit of Spider-Man 3. Oh, did you like it? Especially the quick time events at the very beginning with that lady and the bomb. Oh my god, that's still so classic. Where if you fuck up the quick time event where you save a lady from being blown up by a bomb at the beginning of Spider-Man 3, she's like Spider-Man literally just plops on the ground. Like he tries to shoot his webs out at her so that he could like launch himself towards her and get them both out of the building. He plops on the ground, and then she's like, "I'm going to die!" And then the whole place blows up. Oh man, I need to go rewatch that because oh my god, it's just a classic. Yeah, it was so hilarious, right? It was hilarious. You guys remember my test stream of that game? I fucked up on purpose because just to show you guys that scene. Let's see. I feel like it was one of the few times where. Oh wait, hold on. Let me go back and read. I'm missing some context. F4 wasn't perfect, but it was actually very enjoyable. Uh, and I feel like it was one of the few times where the whole gender swap thing actually kind of worked with the Silver Surfer. Yeah, like gender swapping can work, and even race swapping. Like look at Miles Morales. I actually thought making him half black and half Hispanic was actually a good thing. I thought it made his character more interesting because he had an interesting background to work with. Two different backgrounds actually. I was like, okay, okay, like that was one example of race swapping that was good. But then you have Ironheart, and it's like no. So anyway, let's see. Although again, it is based off a female version of the Silver Surfer that already exists in the comics. Oh, okay. In the movie, it plays out as giving Johnny a woman to play off of and explore his ladies man aspect of his character. Yeah, I remember him being a ladies man, so that definitely fits. And even Sue Storm is quite cool in it. Oh, okay. And she makes for one badass mommy. And even Pedro Pascal's actually quite good in it, even though he's like the most overexposed actor in the world. And Galactus, sorry, actually felt like Galactus. And like in the old F4 movies where they literally turned him into an effing cloud. And no, that is not a joke. That's just sad. I'm going to sleep. It's 5:16 a.m. over here. Oh, damn, you're 7 hours ahead of me. But yeah, go to sleep. Good night. I don't know how to say good night in Italian, so good night. In Spanish, yes, but in Italian, no. And what's even more interesting is that the actress for Sue Storm was actually pregnant in real life while she was doing the press tour for the movie. Oh, huh. Wow. Okay. Hmm. Good night, Diamond Crosby. I'm getting kind of tired too. I mean, I'm not gonna go to sleep anytime soon, really. Like maybe in like 3 hours, but yeah. Just like how Sue was pregnant in the movie with her own kid, Franklin. Oh, huh. Interesting. That reminds me, I've not touched Marvel Rivals in who knows how long. Because I did do like one stream of it. I need to go back and play it again. But yeah, there are some characters I have no idea how to play. And like, how are people playing these characters? Like with Spider-Man, I had no idea how to play him. So I need to go and like maybe watch some guides on how to play some of these characters because I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing half the time. But yeah, I'd say F4 is worth the watch. It's definitely the best MCU movie released in 2025, and probably the best one since No Way Home and Guardians 3. Oh, okay, I'll check it out then. I will go back to that once Daredevil becomes playable. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard Daredevil is going to be added at some point in the future. Like, because I know that all the Fantastic Four is in the movie. All the Fantastic Four are in the game right now, including the Thing. So, like, especially him. I mean, but um, but like, there are still characters that are being added. Daredevil will be interesting because he actually, speaking of Daredevil, he actually appears in the new Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man show. He appears in one episode. I won't say which one because I don't want to spoil it, but he actually does appear in that show, which I actually find pretty interesting. Because honestly, with like I just don't see him much in the Marvel content I actually watch. So, which means I don't really watch like a whole lot of it. I watch some of it, but like not like everything because there's just so much of it. If that makes sense. Because most of the Marvel content I watch is mainly centered around Spider-Man and a few other Marvel heroes. But yeah, like I want Spider-Man to team up with Daredevil so badly in the movies to take down Kingpin. That would be so cool. Because Spider-Man and Daredevil would definitely make a great team together. Spider-Man can make a great team with really anyone. It's like, well, most. I would say most. But yeah, like, oh, you wrote your own story of that? Nice. I think you might have even mentioned that at one point. I don't remember. It basically plays out like an adaptation of the Devil Rain comics. Oh, nice. Do I have any other news to share? But that's a cool idea for a story. That is a cool idea for a story. I don't think I've ever read any Spider-Man fanfiction though. Surprisingly, I guess I just never thought to, because I know it exists out there. I just never bothered to read any of it. But anyway, I literally have not opened the Knuckles CD, the Knuckles DVD or Blu-ray or whatever. I have not actually opened it up. I just bought it and I was like, nope, that's it. I'll buy it and then not do anything with it. but but I will watch it at some point, maybe. Spider-Man 6 would be like my own version of the Sinister Six. The Sinister Six, the classic team of supervillains that not only show up in the Spectacular Spider-Man. Well, I mean, they've been around for who knows how long, but they also made an amazing appearance in the first Spider-Man PS4 game, which was iconic. They were iconic in that game and in the Spectacular Spider-Man show. Like there will never be another Sinister Six. I wonder if they're going to release another Spider-Man 3 game, but it's PS5 exclusive. I know they're going to work on another game, of course. I just don't know exactly what or when that's going to happen. Because the thing is that they're just focusing on Wolverine first, as well as a few other games. But once those games are done, they're definitely gonna focus on Spider-Man. It, and my version of Spider-Man 4 had Miles Morales, Black Cat, and the villains the Chameleon. And Spider-Man 6 would be like my own version of the Sinister Six, which basically consists of the villains from the villain spin-off movies like Venom, Carnage, Morbius, Craven, and Madam Web. Okay. And it would be led by Mr. Negative. Oh, okay. Huh. And we'd have Peter, Miles, and either Gwen or Cindy Moon teaming up to take them down along with Kingpin's Reign of New York. That actually sounds pretty cool, not gonna lie. Like having three Spire protagonists, Spire heroes taking down all these villains. And I would have it end with Peter retiring to be with MJ and Miles being in a similar position that Peter was in No Way Home all along and having nothing but Spider-Man. That actually sounds really cool. If that were to be a game, I would play it. That's just my pitch for the new MCU trilogy for Spider-Man would be like. Sometimes I wonder if you should be working for Marvel because you come up with some really cool ideas, Maple. I'm not gonna lie, but then again, it's not like Marvel would listen to you. I'm just gonna be real. Like Marvel, they just have their heads up their asses. Well, their heads up Disney's asses, but my point still stands. I might have just spoiled the ending for Spider-Man 3. I mean, if you were not gonna lie, if the game actually does end up like that, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, that means that'll mean that you called it. But is there anything else I can mention or talk about or update you guys on? Because I don't have anything. I think that's it. And I do have to be going soon because I have an assignment that's doing like 1.5 hours and I have not started on it. It's not going to take very long to do, but I didn't. It's really just one assignment. But I didn't feel like waiting until doing that to do the rant stream. So I was like, fuck it. Let me just do the rant stream really quickly and then just like do the assignment afterwards. I still have time. It's not going to take very long. I think they're trying to get out of it, but the problem is that they have to get all this other stuff they've had in the pipelines for the past few years first. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, Marvel honestly, they have a lot to do constantly. Hence why the MCU is a mess. But what can you do? I'm just looking at my games back here. But yeah, I'm just glad I can buy Galaxy 2 for the Switch now. So I guess I could do a test stream on that. I'll just buy that separately. There's no point in buying the combination unless I want to be like some weird collector that's like, oh, let me get this special combination, and let me get this special combination. It's like, there's really no point in doing that. So I'm not going to. I think they're going back to what they did before, up to 2 movies a year and 2 seasons of show a year. I think that's a very reasonable workload. because they did used to do something like that, but then they started making all this content and like it just ended up being a lot of it ended up being crap. Not all of it, obviously, but a lot of it. And it's just like, no, just stop. Just stop. Basically, how they were from 2013 to 2019. I hope so. I hope so. Let me just take that out. That's distracting. Okay. But yeah, that's all I got. Yeah, me too. It was nice to talk to you guys and catch up and get all this shit out of my system because I had a lot to talk about. But now I don't have anything to talk about, which is fine. Because I have to get going anyway. But I'm trying to think of anything else I can mention really quickly. And again, congratulations to the Mariners for winning their first playoff game at home since 2001. And congrats to the Blue Jays for kicking the Yankees' ass for 2 games in a row. Nice. I'm happy for both of those teams. It's nice to see you back to streaming. It is. It's nice. I know. I'm happy to be back. I've just been busy with other things, and I really needed a break. I'm gonna be honest. I needed a break, but now I won't say that I'm fully ready to get back into it because my schedule is kind of weird now. Because like the things that I just don't really have. It's not so much that I don't have time to stream. It's just that my schedule is so weird that like I have evening classes now, not classes like during the day, unfortunately. Because I was just stuck with a shitty schedule. And it didn't help that I didn't register fast enough or early enough or whatever. I guess that was part of the reason. So, yeah, I don't really have a lot of opportunities to stream nowadays. So it's not like I can't make time for it. It's just that I'm in an awkward position where I can't stream like I used to, if that makes sense. I did try to make my schedule good. I couldn't. So, yeah. But it's okay though because after this semester, I'm sure I'll try to make a better schedule. So like, yeah, but still, I'll try to work with what I have. I will definitely try to work with what I have. Let me look at my PlayStation library really quickly. Well, the games I recently bought on the PlayStation. Let's see. Um, nope, nothing here I actually care to talk about. Nope, never mind. I thought there would be something interesting here to mention, but there isn't. No, I have DreamWorks All Star Kart Racing, but like I've had that for a while, and I have not actually touched it. I have BioShock the Collection now, and BioShock Infinite. So, what is that? Yeah, BioShock 2, and BioShock Infinite. Sorry, Infinite's part of the collection, but there's also Infinite the Complete Edition, which is weird, but whatever. And I have Assassin's Creed Shadows, which I still have not played, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 plus 4, which I still have not played. But that one I got really recently, so that's to be expected. And I think that's it. Nothing else of interest. Well, I have Dying Light the Beast. I got it for free on like the PS5. It's not free on Steam though, but it's free on the PS5. For me anyway, it was free. I just haven't played the Beast. But I know Naeem is excited to play it because he talked about it on Discord at one point. So anyway, do streams whenever you can, Chim. No rush or pressure. I always look forward to tuning whenever the streams pop up. Oh, thank you. So you don't stream JD anymore. Can you replace the JD streams with the random rant streams? Yeah, definitely. I don't mind rant streaming about anything really, and I could even go back to movies or even games. Really, it doesn't even have to be a random rant stream, but yeah, I could do those. Those are definitely going to be easier to work around my schedule, but the regular streams though, where I tend to stream like usually 3, 4, 5 hours, or maybe even 6 a night, that's not going to work with the current schedule. Just no. Yeah, it was nice to talk to you guys again too, all of you. For me, streaming has been very hard for me, to be honest. Yeah, I understand, Kind Gamer Patrick. I guess I should also mention that I've read a few comics recently. There was the All Star Superman run and Supergirl Wonder Woman, Woman of Tomorrow. Sorry, Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. Really enjoyed both of those. The All Star Superman comics was what the new movie was based on. Oh, the Woman of Tomorrow is what the Supergirl movie next year is going to be based on. And if it's anything like that, then damn, Supergirl's going to be going through a lot of shit. A complete girl failure. Not a girl boss, but girl failure. Damn. Damn is right. I don't really read I've actually never really read any sort of. I think I've only read like a few superhero comics because I just don't feel like going through the trouble of. And also people go out their way to collect them all. I don't do that. I don't have time for that shit. And plus, like, oh, nor do I have the time to go hunting down libraries or something like that. Like, just nah. I'm just gonna stick to. I don't even feel like reading them online because plenty of them exist online that you can access. I just don't care to do all that. But that's just me. I guess because there's just so many of them, I just really don't feel like going through and having to sift through a bunch of continuities and whatnot. I don't have the time for that. But that's just me. Like, if I don't have the time to watch everything on Disney Plus that's related to the MCU, I'm not gonna have time to read all the comics or the energy or patience. But anyway, didn't you mention on Discord that you had Madagascar and Sly Cooper? Yes. I'm even looking at both of those games right now. They're on top of my 360 Slim, my Xbox 360 Slim. Yeah, I have the Sly Cooper series for the PS3 now, and no, yeah, they're for the PS4 and PS3. Wait, hang on. I don't have them for the PS4. No, sorry. I have the like the trilogy on the PS4, and I think I have Thieves in Time for the PS3. I don't think this one is on the PS4. Yeah, and I do have Madagascar for the GameCube, which is interesting to point out because Tim originally streamed the game on his channel, on his Twitch channel, I think. It was either Twitch or YouTube, but yeah, he recently streamed that game, so. Yeah, I have it for the GameCube now. But I originally played it on the PC and the PlayStation 2. And the versions played generally the same. I haven't touched the Xbox version, but the versions basically play the same, so but yeah, like it's still a fun game. This is good because I don't need like every badass woman to be a drunk party girl with personal issues. If you want to get a glimpse of that, just watch the scene with Supergirl in the new Superman movie. She's so cute when she's drunk. Oh, and another thing, poor Crypto. No, not my boy Crypto. What happens to him? No, I like Crypto. I mean, his show was all right. Yeah, they gave him. For those of you who don't know, they gave him an animated show, which I actually have a DVD of. I think I even mentioned in one stream. It's okay. It's not terrible, but it's not. I wouldn't call it good. I mean, it's not bad. It's just okay. It's all right. It's just okay. But I remember it being better as a kid. I don't know. Maybe I was stupid back then. But yeah, like, what happened to crypto? I'm talking about what could happen in the new Superman, in the new Supergirl movie, and not in the Superman movie. Oh, okay, okay. How much time has passed? 3 hours. Damn, damn. But yeah, that's all I have to left to say. I can't think of anything else really. What's over here? Hang on. Is that a game I recently? Oh, yeah. Never mind. But yeah, that's all I got. Mhm. So does any? So I guess yeah, that's really all I got too. So I mean, I'm not exactly in a rush to leave. I still have time to uh do my final assignment. But does anyone have anything else left to say? Because I literally just recently remembered that I have Crash Bash and I still have not. I mean, I played one of the mini games and then just stopped there. I still have not. Maybe I should stream that at one point along with Sonic Shuffle because I have that too. But Crash Bash and Sonic Shuffle are not good games, so if I stream those, we're gonna have a hell of a lot. We're gonna have a hell of a great time ripping them apart. But I think that's all I want to say. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Hey, what's this? Oh, no, never mind. Those games aren't important. I got a few other games, but they're not important to mention. Ah, but yeah, I should get back to. Maybe I should play the original Spider-Man game again. I have so many good memories with it. The one on PS4, I mean. Or maybe I should play the original one on the Xbox as well. That I can play on my 360, thankfully. I need to go back and play all these Spider-Man games. What's really stupid though is that a lot of the Spider-Man games, such as Shattered Dimensions, and Edge of Time and stuff like that, Web of Shadows, they're all so fucking expensive on eBay, and I'm like, bitch. Why are these old Spider-Man games so expensive? Ugh, because I wanted to get Web of Shadows at one point. But then I was like, I'm not paying $80 for that. $80 to $90. Like, what the fuck? Why are they all so expensive? And the Amazing Spider-Man games are expensive too. I'm just like, why are they so expensive? Uh, I'm sad. But what can you do? Let me look up, let's see, Galaxy 2 on the Nintendo Switch. Oh wait, I was about to say, I'm like, wait, what the fuck? $70 for both. I mean, that's kind of dumb. I don't think this justifies a $70 price tag, Nintendo. They're doing this shit again. They did it with 3D All Stars, and they're doing it here. These two games are worth 40, $50 at most, not 70. I don't care if it's an upscaled game, of upscaled version. I don't care. I do not give a shit. Okay, well they have Super Mario Galaxy 2 for $40. Okay, that's reasonable, I guess. Yeah, I mean that's pretty reasonable actually. But whatever. Oh, they announced this on my birthday. Oh, cool. The Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 games on for the Switch, I mean. So is there a physical copy of Galaxy 2? Because I'd rather have a physical copy. I really don't want to buy a digital version of this game for the Switch. I mean, they have a physical for both games, but not for just Galaxy 2. And I don't feel like buying the physical version. Unless they drop, like, if they drop the price, which they're not going to do. I don't think they are. I'll probably consider getting it because I just really don't want to buy a digital version of Galaxy 2. I don't. I want a physical copy. I want all. That's the thing about me. Like, I like having as many of my Nintendo games to be physical copies as possible. For the Switch, anyway. So, yeah, I'm not buying the digital version of that. Unless there's really nothing else I can do, then I'll just go ahead and say, fuck it, and I'll buy it. I'd rather have just the physical version. But I guess that would be more work for Nintendo, so bye. What the fuck? $80 to $90 for an old game on eBay? Yeah, the Spider-Man games are so expensive. I'm like, why? Don't bother with the Amazing Spider-Man 2 video game. That was just crap. Yeah, I've heard, like, I've even seen gameplay of it. It looks like crap. It looks like something that was rushed for release. Because that was what happened. It was rushed for release. It looks like an alpha. It's just shit. But the first game, yeah, the first game does look okay though. I actually do want to get the first game. The second game, I'm probably just going to get that for collection purposes because I don't see myself playing that very much. I mean, the first game looks stable and the graphics actually look nice. Well, for a movie time game anyway, but oh my god. The second game just looks like absolute shit. I'd rather play Spider-Man 3 HD than that. Even the PS3 version because oof, the PS3 version was just ooh, FPS drops everywhere. Though not as bad as say Sonic 06. Not that bad. The Sonic 06 was just really bad. Oh my god. You all saw my live stream of it. Ooh, I got PTSD from that. It was like total whiplash because I had played the 360 version for so long. Then I played the PS3 version. I was like, oh wow, this is awful. What happened? like, like what the fuck happened, Sonic Team? At least I can enjoy Spider-Man 3 PS2 as a guilty pleasure. Yeah, fair. Because that game is actually kind of fun. But Amazing Spider-Man 2 game is just a broken mess. More like an unfinished and glitchy mess. See, it's just like Sonic 06. Not Sonic 06, right? I feel like that's everyone's catchphrase nowadays. Not Sonic 06! It's not broken, but it's just so dull and sloppy and all over the place. Yeah, I figured. I figured it wasn't going to be as bad as Sonic 06, but it's not going to be much better. That's just really sad, though. But yeah, that's all I have. Do I even have the Amazing Spider-Man 360 game? I don't think I do. I thought I. No, actually, I think I do. Hang on, let me look. I actually do have it. Where is it? I don't remember where I put it. Oh my god. Damn. I'm losing my games constantly. Ugh. Where did I put it? I can never find my games. I swear to God, I have way too many. And I have even more downstairs. Like, I have boxes of games downstairs. Ugh. It's just exhausting. Oh, I even have the Patrick Star game for the Xbox. I forgot I had that. See, I just buy this shit and I don't even play it. I forgot I had the Patrick Star game. Wow. Because I honestly, I just kind of lost passion in gaming for a while. I'm trying to get back into it, but like, yeah, I needed to take a break from it. So I forgot about all these games. But I thought I had the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Not 2, I mean the first game, sorry. Because fuck 2. Um, I mean the movie was better than the first one, but the game was worse somehow. I'll look for it later. I probably don't even have it. But I could have sworn I maybe I put it somewhere else. Let me look through my purchase history. Yeah, I do. It says I have it. I bought it. I don't remember where I put it. I know I have it. Where did I put it? Huh. I just lose my games. Where, oh my god. Is it in here? No. These are extra Just Dance things. No. I don't remember where I put it. Wow. Okay, that's the problem. But I know I have it. I just wonder where it is. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I'll look for it later. I know I have it though. I just don't remember what I did with it. The 360 version of The Amazing Spider-Man 1. And I also have DreamWorks Superstar carts as well. So not just All-Star Racing, but carts as well. Oh, and I have Madagascar 2 Escape to Africa and Madagascar 3. So I have those games as well. I have Madagascar 1, 2, and 3, all the games. Cars Racer-Rama as well. Jet Grand Radio from the Dreamcast. And yeah, Nights for the Wii, Nights Journey into Dreams for the Wii, Power Stone 2 for the Dreamcast, and a bunch of other crap. You already know I have Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 for the Dreamcast. Oh, I have Space Channel 5 for the Dreamcast as well. I don't know if I mentioned that. I told Blue about all this, but I don't think I told you guys. And there are other games too, but I'm not going to go through all of them. I don't know what I must have put it in some sort of. Oh, now I remember. They're in these boxes over here. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I remember now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, here they are. Okay. Yeah, I have Madagascar 2 here, Madagascar 3. So here's Madagascar 2, Madagascar 3. I haven't gone around to playing them though. DreamWorks Superstar Karts, Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing with Banjo and Kazooie. I don't have yeah, the other DLC though, the one that gives you like an extra character or two. I didn't get a chance to download it before the marketplace shut down. But the Amazing Spider-Man here. Oh, I do have the PS3 version of Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing though, but it doesn't have Banjo and Kazooie in it. But I still have access to the DLC for that, which I forgot what character you unlock with that. But I do have the PS3 version as well, which let me show you guys that too. Okay. Oh yeah, and yeah. So I have. Oh, I have that here. Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing for the PS3. So the PS3 and 360 versions I have. Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing Transformed. DreamWorks Madagascar Hearts, which it isn't very good. I just got for collection purposes, really. And Cars Racerama. So yeah, I was wondering where all these games were. It's like, oh wait, I put them in boxes over there. Oh yeah, and I have Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing Transform for the Xbox 360 and Xbox One too. Like it's for both. One and 360. It's at the top. But anyway, I think that's yeah, that's it. Nothing else here worth mentioning. Either because I've already mentioned it or because I don't feel like talking about it. 2026 has some promising games: GTA 6, Wolverine, Lego Batman, James Bond, etc. I'm looking forward to Wolverine mostly. GTA 6, if it's good, I'll get it. If it's not, I'm just not gonna bother. Well, I'm probably gonna get it anyway, but probably like not play it or play and then make fun of it. But I'm not. I really don't care about the game. But I mean, if it's good, I'll get it. Let's see. Kingdom Hearts 4. I'm looking forward to that as well. Nice, the entire Madagascar trilogy. Yep, as well as the card game that came with it. Oh, and I also have um this game I got recently. What was it? The DreamWorks, The Penguins of Madagascar, Nickelodeon, Doctor Blowhole returns. That it requires a Connect sensor. I heard that this one actually isn't terrible. Not the greatest, but not terrible either. So we'll see how it plays. And I guess I'll mention a few other games I have here. I got Call of Duty 2, Big Red one of those extra side games, and then Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers, both for the PS2. So, though I never watched past the first Lord of the Rings movie, so I don't know. If I play this, I'm probably going to spoil myself. But but yeah, like I watched the first movie and the beginning of the second, and I just stopped there. It was for class. That was why. Like she just we just stopped watching it there for some reason. But anyway, I remember Madagascar 2, the game. Alex, say your catchphrase loud and proud. Oh yeah, my catchphrase. I like soup. And Alex had to wear the hat of shame because he couldn't come up with a good catchphrase. Wow. Oh yeah, that game was based off the second episode with Dr. Blowhole. Yeah. The skipper got his memory whipped and got stranded on Madagascar with Alex as his conscious. Oof. Damn. I don't think I've ever seen. It's been a while since I watched the show. I don't think I've ever seen that episode. I didn't watch all the episodes. Some of them, but not all of them. But yeah, I think that's all I have left to share. Oh, I guess I'll talk about this really fast. Might as well. I have Just Dance 4 for the PS3, but I think I already told you guys that. I have Just Dance Disney Party 1 uh, for the Xbox 360 and Disney Party 2 for the Xbox 360 and Xbox One. I mean, I don't know what happened to my Xbox One copy of Disney Party 2. Somewhere around here. But yeah, like here are the Just Dance Disney Party games. One and one and two for the 360. I don't know what happened to it's somewhere around here. Where's the one for oh here it is. Yeah. Right here. And Disney Party 2 for the Xbox One. Okay, I think that's all the games I'm gonna show you guys. Okay. That was one of the last episodes I remember watching of that show. Okay. I'm gonna head out for the night. Getting tired. Nice talk to you again, Chi. Oh, see you later, Kanye Patrick. Thank you for coming. I'm going to go ahead and head out too. I'm getting tired of talking, and I need to go and get my assignment done. But again, it was so much fun talking with you all for the last 3.5 hours. But yeah, so much fun catching up. But I must go now. But thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for being here, Kind Gamer Patrick, Maple, everyone else who showed up. Nice to nice to catch up with you guys and talk with you again. But I must get going now. Hopefully next weekend we'll play Sonic Racing Crossworlds because I've heard so many good things about that game, and my friends on Discord are just having so much fun playing it. So I need to join in on that shit. But we'll see if I can play it next weekend. If not, that's okay. I'll just play it another time. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I'm Team15. I'll see you guys next time. So until then, deuces and goodbye.